Hello, everybody. Welcome to what I hope will be a very fun and exciting Trusty's Vintage Live Sale, with 100% of the money collected tonight being donated to Just One More Dachshund Rescue. So we've got with us tonight is Dawn, the founder of the charity that we are going to be benefiting tonight. And with her is Annie. So hi, Annie. So Annie is a long-haired?
Long hair, yep. Long hair miniature.
Long-haired
No
miniature.
teeth.
And what color is she?
She is silver dapple.
Silver dapple. All right. If you missed the, we did a Trusty's deep dive this past Sunday, was actually dedicated to the charity. And Dawn taught us all a little bit about the different kinds of dachshunds and definitely the colorations. So silver dapple, Annie, and if Annie gets to look at us in the right way, we'll get to see Annie's tongue, because she's missing most of her teeth, and she is adorable. And there's Annie's tongue. Okay. Hello, Annie. So tonight is going to work the same way as a traditional live sale, but 100% of the money collected tonight will be donated to the Just One More Dachshund Rescue, which is a 501c3 charitable organization registered in the state of Maryland. Everything that will be sold tonight will, with one exception, everything we are selling tonight will be shipping from my location outside Chicago. We will have a couple of guest sellers. One of the guest sellers is still in Chicago, so that will also ship through me. One is not in Chicago, so there will be separate shipping, but it's a fun item, inexpensive to ship, so it'll be worth it even if you buy other items to have that one ship on its own. So we've got a great evening planned, a ton of items that have been donated from a number of charities or a number of resellers for the charity from around the country. Several of them are joining us tonight. Katie from Vintage and Vinyl, she has donated some items for the live sale. Stephanie from Thrifting Adventures. We've got, trying to catch the people that have actually, Crafty Jackie, she's donated. So there's two different things that are going to be sold this evening. So one of them will be all of the items that have been donated for resale. So that'll be like, again, the traditional sale that I normally do. I'll be showing you an item. I'll be showing you giving you the price and then giving you the number. This is not an auction. Again, Just One More Dachshund Rescue is a 501c3 organization based in a different state than that I am based in. We did not want to go down the path of trying to deal with the legalities of auctions. So these will be first to claim items. So when I give you the dollar amount, I will then give you the price. Or I'm sorry, I'll give you the price. I'll give you the item number. The first person we see in the chat will be the item person that claims it. Please be aware, and please remember that although many people shop with me for very reasonable prices, in some cases good deals, this is a fundraiser. So some of these prices will be a little bit higher than what I normally sell for, but they're all very competitive prices and are all right in line for retail or just under retail, what you would see on eBay. So please take that in mind. If you see a couple of items that might be a little bit more than you think you should want to pay, remember it's a fundraiser. 100% of the money that you give me tonight for the item will be donated to the charity. So all that money will be going to a good cause. But there's something else that's going on at the same time. And that is Reclaimed Treasures. She's another one. Reclaimed Treasures by Mary. Throw her up as an example. We have worked with a number of the resellers, have worked together with me to create a prize package, which currently sits at 34 mystery boxes from 34 individual resellers from around the country. For every $5 you donate to the Just One More Dachshund Rescue using the address on the screen, so paypal.me/JOMDR, for every $5 you donate, you will receive a chance to win all 34 mystery boxes. So I wanted to go through really quickly. Those are the people who've already donated their money. We will continue receiving money throughout the sale, right up to and including when we go to pull the name. So we will give you a fair warning. We will try and pull that name toward the end of the sale before 10 p.m. Eastern, because we know that ThriftU is doing their live sale after ours. So we appreciate them giving us the window to be able to do the sale. ThriftU is another donor. that is giving us mystery boxes. So there is no definition of what a mystery box will contain. It is a mystery. Depending on who gives it, it might be as simple as one item. It might be as complicated as a themed box. We have no idea. But I want to give verbal recognition to all of the resellers that have participated. A Work in Progress, The Antique Nomad, BMOS Mercantile, Collection Vintage, Crafty Jackie, Cindy's Thrifting Again, Doggone Happy Vintage, Fatbird Finds, For Sandy's Lilacs, Found Again for You, Heartstead, Corey the Thrifted Artist, Mimi's Treasure Cottage, Mossstone Story Vintage, Nesting Haven, Nicole Northgarden, Norma Jean Plus One Thrifting, Reclaim Treasures by Mary, Sammy's Unique Finds, Sandy and Otto, Side Street Market, Sunny's Vintage Surprises, Sweet Treats and Pretties, Teamster, Thrift You, Thrifter Junker Vintage Hunter, Thrifting Adventure, Thrill of the Thrift, Trusty Huckster Mercantile, that's me, Vintage and Vinyl, Vintage Carriage House, Vintagerous, and Vintage Vinny. So we've got, it's either 33 or 34. At one point, I wasn't including myself, so I had to recheck the number. But watch my Facebook pages, watch my Instagram, watch some of the videos. I'm definitely including hyperlinks to all of the participating Instagram accounts and their YouTube accounts so that you can follow them. So please, for every $5 you donate, you will receive a chance to win all of the prizes. So we thought about splitting it up. We decided to keep it simple. This is the most epic prize you can imagine in the vintage community, because even if everyone sent something that was just worth $10, you've got over $300 worth of material coming to you for the chance for a $5 donation. And all of that money, 100% of that money is also going directly to the charity, which is why you're paying them directly. So that is different. That is separate. That needs to be done in advance of the drawing. Dawn will be watching the donations come in throughout the evening. And as new donations come in, she will be adding names into her Coca-Cola pitcher so that we can be able to draw that. So that's what's happening tonight. We're going to go ahead and get some things started. So a couple other hellos. We had Michelle Decker. She actually donated several items that'll be in the sale tonight.
And I did get her PayPal. Yes.
And yes, Michelle asked if you'd gotten the PayPal. Yeah. So we will, as new people are brought in, are making donations tonight, I'll be popping Dawn back in and out of the sale. And so she can highlight some of the bigger donations that have been made. But if we get a lot, we may not be able to keep verbal track of everybody. So again, I will put the PayPal account is on the screen again. For every $5, you get a drawing, and we will be pulling that drawing. You do not have to be present to win, by the way, but we'll be pulling that probably in about 2 hours' time. So again, thanks everyone for joining. We're going to go ahead and get things started. I do apologize to those who have donated to me. In some cases, this got bigger than I had anticipated. So in some cases, I've had to combine things into lots. And in some cases, I've forgotten who gave me each individual item, and I feel really bad about that. So next time I will try and keep a better track. But the first thing coming right out of the gate, because it's closest to me, is a pitcher and bowl set. I actually am going to let Dawn say hi really quick, because I've been talking all nonstop. So.
Hi, everybody. Thank you very much for joining tonight. Thanks to everyone who has donated the $5, and also all the resellers who donated the mystery boxes and the items for tonight. I really appreciate it. Rescue is expensive, and every dollar counts. So I really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
All right. So getting things started, we've got a Lefton pitcher and bowl set. This came either from Karen Dondelinger, who's starting her own resale business, Sunny's Vintage Surprises, or it might have come from Debbie from Chicago. I can't remember. So anyway, again, it's a Lefton pitcher and bowl. You've got, and it's one of the larger sizes. Again, hold it up against my head. It's not the miniature size. It's kind of that middle size. It has the Lefton stamp on it, and it still has the remnants of the foil Lefton label. You've got a decorated under bowl. as well as the decoration on the picture itself. It is decorated primarily on one side. The back side just has a little flower kind of near the handle. So it's primarily designed to have a front and a back. Great looking piece, no damage, no chips, no cracks. And it can be yours for $20 for the pitcher and bowl set. $20 for left and pitcher and bowl by giving me number 50. Number 50, $20 for the left and pitcher and bowl. All right, this next item was donated by Thrift Kitten 1989 or 1987 or 1988. I think she was 1989. This I've actually had for quite some time. She had actually donated this to me or sent this to me back in the days when I did a deep dive with, who did I do the deep dive with? I did the deep dive with Tim from Over the Years. And I was doing a deep dive on uranium glass and I didn't have any uranium glass. So she sent me this bowl. I used it for the deep dive and then I decided I would hang on to it and use it for this fundraiser. So this bowl, uranium glass, I don't have my black light with me, but my lights are so bright you probably wouldn't see it. It does glow under black light. So the uranium glass optic pattern bowl is available for $10. $10 for the uranium glass by giving me number 34. $10, number 34 for the uranium glass. All right. Next item I've got is a number of the items that came in. To be perfectly honest, I had so many items donated from the generosity and the largesse of all of the resellers, and in some cases just fans of dachshunds and dogs. I had so many items that I had to kind of combine things. So I made lots where I could. And in some cases, I decided to make another set of mystery boxes. But these mystery boxes are for sale. So the first mystery box that I'm going to offer is a vintage kitchen mystery box. So I had a number of items donated from the Antique Nomad, Carrie Costa, Norma Jean Plus One, Sunny's Vintage and Sunny's Vintage Surprises, and myself. All donated items that went into this package. This, again, is a mystery box that is for sale. Don't forget to, for every $5 you donate, you have a chance to win 33 or maybe 34, I need to recount, mystery boxes from a number of individual donors. This is items that have been donated that have been combined into a box, vintage kitchen theme. It is available for $20 for the mystery box. And you can get the vintage kitchen mystery box by giving me number 48. Number 48, $20 for the vintage kitchen box. Did we have any takers on the optic bowl? No, not the pitcher and bowl, the green, yeah.
Mid-century wasted.
So mid-century wasted gets the uranium glass, which was number, what number was that?
34.
34. So thank you, Jamie, for picking up the uranium glass. And then it looks like we had to take her on the vintage kitchen mystery box.
Fern's Finds.
That went to number 48, went to Fern's Finds. So thank you very much for picking that up. So Michelle's asking, when you buy an item, does it count toward the mystery box donation? No. So in order to qualify for a donation for the mystery box, you need to make a $5 cash donation to paypal.me/JOMDR. That's primarily through a logistics, because we need that money in hand before we count your drawing or put your name in the drawing to make sure we have your money. For anyone who buys something tonight, it'll be just like a regular sale. I will calculate the shipping costs. I will then add the shipping costs onto the invoice, and then you will pay that invoice and then send it out. Based on how much I've got tonight, you may not see those invoices for several days. So the only way to qualify for a donation for the mystery box is a $5 cash donation via PayPal to the JOMDR account that's on the screen. Next item. So not everything we have tonight is Doxy related or Dachshund related. We had several other dog breeds that were donated. This one is a small boxer photo frame. So if you know anyone that has a boxer in their life, this is still sealed. So it is new in its original packaging, so new old stock, Maple Lane press. It is kind of a paperboard, backing, and you can see it has the little cutout to have the little arm pop out to lean against it. It does not appear to have any way to hang it, but I'm sure you could add a hook or a command strip or something to actually be able to hang it. So it is designed, though, to be set up on a table. So you've got this boxer frame, new in packaging. It is available for $10, $10 for the boxer frame, and you can have that by giving me number 32. Number 32, $10 for the boxer frame. All right. This is another item that came from Sunny's Vintage Surprises. This is a brass incense burner with a little foo dog on the top. So again, we're not just dealing with Doxies. We got the little foo dog. It has the holes throughout the lid. So as you're burning the incense, it has a way for it to come out. There's also a hole in the very top, which I'm assuming is designed to be that way because you can see the hole goes all the way through. So I think it's just another way for the incense to come out. It is charred on the inside, so I do believe that this was used as a incense burner. But it's got the brass handle, it's footed. It's pretty decent weight. I mean, it's pretty solid cast brass item. Really nice looking piece. It does say made in Japan on the bottom, so it's not ancient by any means, but it's a cool looking vintage piece made in Japan. So $20 for the incense burner, $20, and you can get that by giving me number 66. $20, number 66 for the incense burner. This item I think also came from Sunny's Vintage Surprises. This is a fantastic, this is one of those that as things came in, I kept wondering if I should keep it. This is a great German pitcher. It has the imprinted mark on the bottom. Karen thought that this might be West German. I have another piece that has that same design on it that actually said West Germany. So I'm not sure if this would be a West German piece or not. It's in fantastic condition. It's got that kind of the drip glaze where the bottom of it has more of the bisque feel, and you can actually see how much it's reflecting the light on the piece above it. You've got a very high gloss glaze going all the way up to the top. The rim is in perfect condition. The handle is in perfect condition. The entire piece is absolutely gorgeous. And again, it is a German pottery piece. It is available for $30. $30 for the German pottery pitcher by giving me number 60. Number 60, $30 for the German pottery pitcher. Did we have a claim of one of the items?
Incense burner.
Number 66, the incense burner went to
Most mercantile.
BMOS Mercantile. All right. So again, I'm going to bring Dawn back into the screen. Oh, she's got a new one. Who do we have with Dawn?
This is one of my personal dogs. This is Tucker.
Hi, Tucker. So Tucker looks also long hair?
Long hair. Yep. He's red.
Now, are there different colorations with the red? Is like is it all orange or is he two-toned? Because it looks like he's got some darker colors in him too.
Yeah, he's got actually black tips on some of the red. So like the root is red, but the tip is black.
He's totally unimpressed.
I woke him up. I scared him. I woke him up.
Well, I have to say they're being very well-behaved dogs, and I don't think we've heard them bark yet, so I probably just jinxed it. But
no,
all right,
they're all sleeping. So we've been getting lots of donations in. Lucy Purdy, Melanie Hewer, Tammy Rhodes, Michelle Decker, Rebecca Hibbins, Carol Debussy, Melissa Carnes, Vicky Holt, Michelle Newton, Lesta Fitzpatrick, Randy Heilman, and Aaron Double. So thank you, everybody. I'm going to write all those down.
Fantastic. So thank you, everyone, for making your donations. Again, we will continue taking those donations. For every $5, you get an entry. and we'll continue taking those until right before we do the actual drawing live on air, which is beautiful. So yes, as Hart said, Tucker, you're a beautiful star. So thank you for joining us, Tucker. And we'll go into some additional items. All right, the next item we've got, sorry, Tucker, we're going to move into another item that was donated. This one, I feel really bad about this. I don't remember who donated this one. I want to say this was Debbie from Chicago, which is her YouTube name, but I don't remember. But it is a black lab collector's plate. So just as a heads up for all of the non-Dachshund items, and including some of the Dachshund ones, I basically created lots of items. So most of the breeds, if there's more than one item of that breed, I've created a grouping that I'll sell under one price, assuming that if somebody really likes a certain type of dog, they will have access to everything I have from that dog, and that'll just help speed up the sale a little bit. This happens to be the only item I have for a black lab. Looks like somebody just claimed number 60. What was that?
Red Rooster Relics, the German Pinscher.
Oh, the German Pinscher. Okay. Yeah, so the German Pinscher, I'm sorry, that was Red
Rooster Relics.
Red Rooster Relic picks that up. Okay, when Red Rooster donated a number of items that'll be included in the sale tonight. So thank you. I was confused. I was thinking that was something that you donated, but no, that was from Sunny's Vintage Surprises. So thank you, Patty, for picking that up, the German Pinscher, and I can deliver that to you so you don't have to worry about shipping. So anyway, this is the only black lab item that I have. It is limited edition Loyal Companion. It is from the Bradford Exchange. It is dated 1995. It has all the traditional information on the back of a traditional collector's plate. Again, keep in mind all of the items and all the prices and money collected tonight are being donated for a good cause. So you probably have access to collector's plates in many places, but here's the opportunity to get a black lab plate, and the money for the black lab goes to support a dachshund rescue, and you can get it for only $10. So $10 for the black lab collector's plate, $10 by giving me number 30. $10, number 30 for the black lab plate. All right. Another item that came, I guess I grabbed as a group, so I'm pulling a lot of the same person's donations, but Sunny's Vintage Surprises donated a lot. So there's a lot of items that I'm going to be including from her. But this is an example of a lot that I pulled together. I got a very large number of poodle items that were donated. So if Elderly Poodle is here tonight, you should be in your glory, because I end up having something like 2 or 3 different lots of poodle items. So this is a collection of Poodle Jewelry. So this is a silver tone, and these were included in one of my haul videos that I showed for the fundraiser. So you've got this silver tone high gloss dachshund in its play bow pose, and then it's got the detail on it to kind of make it a little, kind of shimmery, give it a little bit more life on the edges. So you've kind of got, there's no rhinestones in the hair. Actually, I'm going to take that back. I'm going to ask my helper if there's rhinestones in the hair on that one. I think it's just faceted to give it the higher gloss. This one has some of the little stones, the little faux gemstones to make it's kind of a greenish colored poodle. But you've got the jowls made from clear rhinestones, peach, and then green covering the rest. So you've got another brooch, a gold tone brooch in the green and the peach. And then you've got a pair of another silver tone poodle pair. Sorry, trying to hold these up. Again, with the details cut into the silver tone and then red enamel bows on their necks. I have another set of Poodle Jewelry coming up. These I kind of put together as more of the schnazzier sets. They've all got kind of the faceting or the stones or a little bit more snazzy highlights. So you've ended up with 4 individual pins, all poodles with those different designs. You've got all 4 pins, and you can have the set of 4. Comes to you for $30. You get all 4 of the Poodle pins for $30. You get those by giving me number 57. $30, 57 for the set of 4 faceted gemstone Poodle pins. All right. The next item, again, I can't remember who donated this to me. This was either the Antique Nomad or somebody else. I want to say it was the Antique Nomad, but I apologize if I got this wrong. I will do better next time. But by the time I realized it was a problem, it was too late. So what these are is I put them all together as a lot. They all came from the same place. These are Danish cut paper ornaments. So this one, it's still sealed, so I don't want to break the seal, but what's in here are heart-shaped ornaments that then have designs on the inside of the heart. So you can see there's a angel on that one. On the other side, you can see there's hearts, and it looks like that's a bird's tail feather on the third one in the middle. So I apologize. I just don't want to break the seal on this one because this is in perfect gift-giving condition. I mean, this is clearly a souvenir item from Denmark, but perfect time to be picking something like this up. These would make great little Secret Santa gifts. So you've got the package of 3 gold tone. You can kind of tell there's gold paper that these were cut out of. And then the other ones are white paper, and these I can actually take out. You've got another set of 3 of these. So this one is, well, I probably don't need to take it out. This one is kind of a window pattern with the wreaths in the window and then the birds kind of hanging out at the window. So you've got the ornament with the string on that one. These I need to take out because these are in the same bag. One of them is a reindeer. So white, again, these are paper. So this is a white paper reindeer with the red stripes. And this one, I don't know if that's supposed to be a partridge in a pear tree or a goose looking at a Christmas tree. So I don't think that's a pear tree. It looks kind of like an evergreen with hearts. So that may just be kind of, I don't know if that's a traditional Danish Christmas design, but you've got the kind of goose looking thing looking at a Christmas tree, reindeer, window design, and then the 3 gold tone. So the set of the 6 paper cut ornaments, all from Denmark, you get the set of 6 for $25. $25 by giving me number 13. Number 13 gets you the entire lot of 6 paper cut ornaments from Denmark. Again, all of that money going to the Just One More Dachshund charity. You had taken away the pins, so did that. Who was the winner of the pins?
Newton's covered.
What number was that?
57.
So 57, the fancy Poodle pins went to Newton's cupboard. So thank you for picking that up. And it looks like the paper cut ornaments went to Karen Dondelinger. So she not only donated a ton of items for us to sell, she's going to pick some items up too. So thank you, Karen, for picking up the Danish ornaments. Those are really cool. And that was, again, another item that I almost considered keeping for myself. This next item is one we had Red Rooster Relics pick up, purchase an item. This is one of the items that they donated. So if you joined my live sale last week from the Rustic Fox, this is one of the vendors who participated in my vintage sale at the store. And this is an item that she pulled out of her booth to donate to this fundraiser. It is an Italian glass vase. It still has its original label on it, Maestri Vetri, Maestri, separate word, Vetrai. So you can see the kind of the detail in the vase. It has a pretty wide opening at the top, and again, size of my head, a fairly large size vase. It is still with its original label, and it does have the price tag for what she was selling for in the booth, and we are selling it for that same price. So this glass vase is $22, which if that's the indication of what she sells stuff in her booth for, I need to go shopping in her booth because that's a great piece for $22. So $22 for the Italian glass vase, $22 by giving me number 5. $22, number 5 for the Italian glass vase. And the there's an ad, there's a piece of paper at the bottom. It's the advertisement for the company that made it. So you've got a little bit of background information for the maker. So $22, number 5 for the Italian glass vase. All right, moving into another dog breed. This is the only beagle that I have in my collection tonight. You've got a little beagle, basically standalone figurine. It is, maybe about 3-4 inches tall. I just realized my tape measure is not sitting here. About 3 or 4 inches tall. This one is not marked on the bottom. It looks like there might have been a little bit of an attempt at a mark there on the side, or that might have just been overspray from his feet. I would say it has the height and the quality of a made in Japan piece. It just doesn't have to be marked. So you just have this cute little beagle dog figurine available for $10. $10 for the beagle figurine by giving me number 36. $10, number 36 for the beagle figurine. And the glass vase was wheeled away, so someone must have bought that.
Found again.
Found again for you picks up the Italian glass vase. All right, so we're going to take a quick break to pull Dawn back in. And who do we have? Oh, wait a minute. Let's see. It's like identify the dog. That is... Nope, I'm done. I have no idea. I can't remember. Oh, you're muted.
This is Prince.
Prince. I would not have come up with that one.
So Prince is actually one of the sanctuary dogs. He's in the rescue. He's an old guy with funny ears. He's a sweetheart. He's about 12, 13 years old.
So well behaved. He's really looking at the camera too. The others were like totally
past their
He's actually like,
bedtime.
hey, that's me. I'm on screen. What's going on? He's getting his moment in the sun. All right, fantastic. Do we have any other donations come in?
Yes. Let's see. Pat Hall, Kelly Miller, Gina Savino, Kim Zapf, Jackie DeMoss, Tina Borum, Cynthia Bailey, ClubhouseB.com, Angela Marksberry, Michelle Decker again, and Wanda Powell.
Thank you all so
everybody.
much. And I'm going to be popping in our first guest seller. As a little heads up, she'll be selling her own creation. We worked this out that what she's doing is unique and definitely wanted to have it part of the sale. But this is this next set of items that will be sold coming up will be shipped separately from everything else. So just keep that in mind. It will not cost much to ship, and she will go over the details on that. But for these items that you've got coming up from this guest reseller, those will ship independently. So even if you buy something else, this one will ship by itself, and you will be charged a separate shipping charge just for that item. So since I had tried to keep it secret who we've got, we are now adding to the mix Laura Bimos. So Bimos Mercantile has joined us this evening, and she is going to share some of her custom resin work.
Okay, I am going to be going fast. Tania is in the chat, Hemlock Lady, and she will be keeping track for me. I also did a mystery bag. If Auntie Christy is in the chat, she has received one of these from me before. I can fit lots of stuff in.
You'll be fine. You should be okay.
As most of you know, I do resin work.
Because I'm the one
So I did a resin Doxies. I have puppies and adults. And then the last one I have is actually a family. The single ones are going to be $10. You will be charged, we'll do a flat rate of $4 shipping because they shouldn't cost much to ship at all. And if they're over, I'll pick up the rest. Doesn't matter. So I tried to do the colors of the Doxy. So I think that this one would be the silver, and I can't remember the rest of the name. Silver, it has a mint colored pom-pom on it. And like I said, these are all $10. This will be number 71. Number 71, $10. Okay, next one is also a reddish color puppy Doxy. It has a mustard color pom-pom. Again, $10, number 72. Next one, we have a black little Doxy puppy, a black pom-pom. Again, $10, number 73. Am I going way too fast? You guys keeping up? Next one, another puppy. This would be the silver and reddish brown color. Has a yellow pom-pom on it. And this would be 74. Next one, a red little puppy Doxy with a tan colored pom-pom, number 75. Trying to keep Patrick on track here. Next one, black puppy Doxy, a gray pom-pom, number 76. Next one, we're going to do the reddish color. This is an adult Doxy. It has a little brownish tan pom-pom on it. And we're going with, I think what I'm on, 76? 76. Next one is going to be the silver and reddish color Doxy. It has the reddish color pom-pom on it. Number 77. Remember, these are all $10. Next one is going to be the black adult Doxy. It has a white pom-pom, and this is 78. Now, the last one that I have is going to be $12, and that's because this has the family on it. It's a great big brown pom-pom. We've got the mama dog and her two little puppies. Two puppies. $12 and number 78. Okay, guys, I hope I didn't go too fast, but I'm just trying to keep Patrick on track. So that's the end for me.
I appreciate that. Is there any that you did not, I don't know if Tania could make a quick note. We were trying to follow along. Is there any that did not sell?
Tania, do you know if there's any? I know I was going fast.
So far I haven't got the $12 one yet.
That last, so 78 was the $12 one, right?
Yeah, 78 was
yeah. Okay. And so then so I think everything's sold then.
Did they?
Unless Tania says something different.
Grace says she thinks I sold them all.
Okay. So again, I will invoice everybody for these. I will invoice you the money that she quoted you for shipping because they're first class, so it doesn't really matter. I will invoice everyone once they're paid. Yes, Tania is saying that they are all sold. So okay. Watch the chat. Tania will also list everyone in the chat who got the numbers. I will invoice, and then once we get the money, I will let Laura know, and then she will ship those directly to you.
And they'll be from Oklahoma, so.
Yes. So, and Laura has also graciously donated one of the mystery boxes. So somebody who wins the mystery boxes will also have a great, and I saw the last mystery box she did for one of my sales. It was epic. So she does some good mystery boxes too. So thank you very much, Laura.
Thank you guys.
And we'll pop back to Dawn and see if we had any last minute additions there during that section.
Let's see. Mary Head. Vince Romano, Vicky Holt, Mary Head.
Excellent.
I was going to get another dog.
We'll let you find another dog. Oh, no, you're going to grab one right there? They're just
wandering
by. Sherman!
Sherman, the superstar.
Sherman is the MVP. So if people did not watch the interview with Dawn on Sunday, That was part of my deep dive. Sherman was is currently been inducted into the Dog Bowl Hall of Fame for Animal Planet, and was MVP for his first game for scoring 3 touchdowns, if I remember correctly.
Sherman.
So
and he's
Sherman,
from Sugar Face's Senior Dog Rescue.
yes, another great charity.
Yes.
I'm dedicating to Just One More Dachshund, but Sugar Faces, as the name implies, only does senior dogs.
Seniors.
JOMDR seems to be doing mostly senior dogs, but that's not necessarily on purpose. So thank you very much. And we will jump back to some additional items for sale. All right. So I mentioned I had the Poodle Jewelry earlier. So this is another Poodle lot. And this is kind of a mixed bag. So some of these, again, I think some of these are coming from Debbie from Chicago. Some are from Sunny's Vintage Surprises. And some's from me. And one is from the Antique Nomad. So we've got quite the mixed bag here. So we've got literally a bag. Should I take him out of there? We've got another pin. So this is an individual. I would say it's gold tone, although it's showing up almost silver on screen. So just be aware it's either gold tone or it's a slightly tarnished silver tone. I don't think it was marked, so I don't think it's silver. Doesn't say it's silver plated, but it's just a flat finish, but it's got the engravings in the ear, the nose, and the eye. So you've got not the glitzy pins. So you've got a pin. You've got another pin. This one has 2 pins. This is a silver tone pin. So this one is slightly larger. And you can see the etching in the legs of the poodle. So you've got 2 pins. You have a pin dish, which is a poodle. And this dish happens to be unmarked. It does have the hangings to hang it, so it can be a wall plaque, but it can just also be a jewelry dish, which is why I included it. Also included a little dresser scarf, just a simple, small dresser scarf. You're looking at about 10 inches in length. You can see there's some of the detail, stitch work and cut work in the linen table scarf. And another decorative plate, this time in its frame, the Parasol Pear. And this is from the Danbury Mint. So this one has the collector's plate plus the wooden frame. And it's the Parasol Pear Danbury Mint. So this is an entire poodle lot, jewelry, pin tray, dresser scarf, and plate. You get all of them for $30. $30 for this poodle lot by giving me number 61. $30, number 61 for the poodle lot. All right. Next item comes out of the Rustic Fox again. This is another seller who participated in my live sale last week at the Rustic Fox and was so happy with the participation. She caught me when I was there this week and said she wanted to donate something for the live sale. So she did so. It looks like the poodle lot went to Randy Heilman. So Randy Heilman, congratulations. Thank you for picking up all of those poodle pieces. So this one is a vintage Christmas piece. And what I really liked about this for a couple of reasons. One, it's just kind of cute. It is a Christmas card box, Christmas card holder. So you've got this little Santa peeking out the door, mailbox. But what's neat about it is it's collapsible. So the sides, the bottom pushes in and the sides push out. So it stores flat for shipping and storage. So for storage for you, but for me, I got to ship the thing. So it actually folds down into a much smaller size and a much more protected size for mailing. It is a great piece and we're selling it for the same price that she had in the store. So again, if you have a chance to go to the Rustic Fox, This booth has some great prices because this was in her booth for only $13. This came from Belle and Herbie's. So that, and she's available on Instagram and Facebook, Belle and Herbie's. So it came out of her booth. It's only $13, and you can have it for $13 by giving me number 4. $13, number 4 for the vintage Christmas card box. All right. Somebody else who is in the chat right now also made a donation. Admittedly, this was an item that she originally had donated to me, along with a number of other items, which I were all greatly appreciated. But I had made the determination when I first started YouTube and started getting friend mail that unless it's something I really, really needed, I was going to take all these gifts and put them as part of the fundraiser. So one of her gifts did actually become part of my permanent collection, but it was because it was an internationally themed typewriter ribbon tin. So that one became part of my permanent collection. But she gave me this other tin, which I had commented on her when we first did she was my first deep dive. Katie of Vintage and Vinyl did my very first deep dive on typewriter ribbon tins. And I had commented on the looks of this one in her collection because it's taller, which means it's a little bit older because it was before the ribbons were standardized to the shorter height. And it just has this great deco design in both the graphics and just the art that's been created in the tin. So it is an absolutely beautiful typewriter ribbon tin directly out of the collection of Katie from Vintage and Vinyl. Again, beautiful piece. I just wasn't starting another new collection, so this got donated into the fundraiser. So thank you, Katie. This is going to hopefully raise some money. And if you would like to have a typewriter tin for your own collection, you can get the Keylocks tall tin for $15. $15 for the tall typewriter ribbon tin by giving me number 64. $64, $15 for the Keylocks 1920s Art Deco style typewriter ribbon tin. All right. The next item, again, is a lone breed item. This one looks like we had a taker on the typewriter ribbon tin. Okay, typewriter ribbon tin number 64 went to Crafty Jackie, who is also donating one of the mystery boxes. So thank you, Jackie, for picking that up. And I missed one. What else did I miss?
The card house.
Oh, what number was that?
4.
Number 4, the vintage card house went to
Mid-century wasted.
Mid-Century Wasted. That'll look great with your Christmas stuff, Jamie. All right. The next item is in homage to the charity because it primarily supports dachshunds, but once had a Shiba Inu. And I think that's a Shiba Inu, or it might be an Akita. So we're going to let Dawn speak. Is this a Shiba Inu or is this an Akita?
It's like the Shiba Inu
Yeah,
that I
tail
had.
was what threw me.
Yep.
Maybe it was an
I
Akita.
think so, yeah.
So
Yeah.
this is a luster wear dog that got donated. I believe this was from either Debbie from Chicago or Sunny's Vintage Surprises. I will just say both Debbie and Karen donated literally boxes full of items. And they're the ones that I'm having the biggest problem remembering who donated which. But regardless, it is a luster wear dog. It's absolutely adorable. It's got that great orange color in the ears. Smaller scale. This one did actually, I think it was marked. Yeah, this one actually does say Japan. It just happens to be the only Shiba Inu item I have. So he's being sold alone. So the little Shiba Inu Japanese figurine is available for $10. $10 by giving me number 35. $10, $35 for the little Shiba Inu figurine. All right, so let's see what we pull up a Dachshund item, and then we'll pull Dawn back in and see who she's got next in her lap. So this is actually being donated from me. This is an item that I picked up at a thrift store somewhere along the line. It is a Dachshund. It's vintage in look, but it's a Dachshund Frankfurter's sign. So it's a painted wooden sign. It's on board. It has the original label still in the back. It was from My Town Art from Patrick Reed O'Brien. And then it says something about Santa Barbara on the bottom. Santa Barbara Design? No. Design Studio. Santa Barbara Design Studio. So I'm not sure I think these were done as a series. My ex-wife had something similar to this that was Schnauzer related. I think it was a soap. So they just did all of these vintage signs. So it's got this white built-in frame. There's no glass. It's just the board. So you've got Dachshund Frankfurters. So you've got the little Dachshund and the little hot dog, with mustard right above him. It originally retailed, the price tag's still on here. Originally retailed for $25. It's in great condition, but I'm selling it for $20. So $20 again. You might be able to find it cheaper someplace, but this is a Dachshund item going to a Dachshund rescue. All $20 will go straight to JOMDR. So the Dachshund Frankfurters at vintage looking sign is $20 by giving me number 9. $20, number 9 for the Dachshund sign. Did I miss one?
Yeah. The little Shiba Inu.
What? Who bought that one?
Judy Scalet.
So Judy Scalet bought the Shiba Inu, number 35, so the little Shiba Inu figurine. And it looks like the Dachshund sign is going to Dawn Schunkweiler because she does not have enough Dachshund. She needs a picture of another one. So let's see how Dawn's doing. Who do we got to now?
This is Shiraz. She's one of my own. Roz for short.
Now, she's one of the bigger ones, isn't she?
She's probably about 14, 15 pounds.
Okay. Did we have any more donations come in?
Yes, we have Cynthia Murray, Daisy Suarez, Tom Lang, Lynn Hampton, Lori Costa, Carol Moser, and Michelle Decker again.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
And Deirdre Bettis.
Perfect. And Deidre is, that's D from Thrill of the Thrift.
Okay.
And D from Thrill of the Thrift also donated one of the mystery boxes. So thank you very much, D, for that. It looks like we just had our other guest seller has signed on. So I'm going to go ahead and grab her while I can. So we don't waste her time. Now, this is a slightly different situation. This is a reseller who is based here in the Chicago area. So anything you buy from her, she has donated all of these items herself. She is selling them in the sale. I will pick them up from her this weekend, and I will ship. If you buy anything else, I will ship along with everything else. So this is a case where I can combine for shipping, unlike the Dachshund resin pieces from BMOS Mercantile. So we are joining us is Kelly from Found Again for You. She is a previous participant in one of my group sales. And she has with her, is it Lillian?
This is Lillian Grace.
She's beautiful.
Thank you. She's a shaded English cream.
Mm-hmm.
She's 3 years old. She's a little chubby, but we're working.
We
on
all
it.
are, Lillian.
That's right. She's got that COVID. For her, I guess it's a COVID 5. I don't know. But yeah, she's a good girl. She was recently very, very sick, and she's feeling better, though. I was really worried that her little back was hurting her, but it's not. Can you say hi to everybody? Can you give me kisses?
Beauty. Now, what color did you say she was again?
She's a shaded English cream. So these puppies she's a long-haired miniature dachshund, and she's sleepy. Are you sleepy, girl? Yeah. And they are born black. Their hair's black, and then as their hair grows out, it becomes this kind of creamy blonde color. But she's got black on her ears, and then black on her tail.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. So, and
So
her tummy
cute.
is really, really blonde. So she's okay. All
Now,
right.
is she still a miniature? Because she looks pretty big.
You know, she's a tweenie. She's supposed to be 11 pounds, and Lillian is not a rescue. I have rescued probably 10 dogs in my lifetime, and this time I kind of wanted to know what I was getting, and I get some grief about that, but that was just my choice at the time. But I do have another rescue in the house. His name is Max. He's a little terrier, and I have rescued other dogs. But Lillian came from a breeder, a very reputable breeder who only breeds like 2 to 3 times a year, and retires their dames after 2 to 3 breedings. So I just really looked into it. But the litter she came from, for whatever reason, a couple of those dogs grew bigger. So Lillian, the last time we weighed her, she was 20 pounds.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, and she has a brother. His name is Woody. And I follow them on Facebook. And Woody is, he's about as big as her. So I think it was just something with that breeding couple that happened. But yeah, she's a sweet girl, very lovable, kind of neurotic. Yeah. And a little anxious, but she's very sleepy right now. I'm not really sure what's going on, but she has a full tummy, so it's probably time for her nighttime nap, right?
Well, thanks for joining us, Lillian.
Okay.
Now we're going to let your mommy sell some stuff to make money for other dachshunds.
That's right. Say bye. Say bye. Okay. All right. I'm going to put her back on my bed here. She's going to go to sleep. All right. So the first thing I have to sell. A lot of you know I make earrings. We're in a pair. And so I have a pair of earrings that I'm going to donate today. And these are a little bigger than the ones I've made before. And I've got hair all over me now from her. But anyway, so they are macrame earrings on a wooden base with gold findings. Now, if the winner would like silver findings, I can change those for you. So they've got kind of a little kind of tribal boho thing going on here. So, and they are, that's about how long they hang. So they're very, very lightweight. There's other people in the chat that have these, and they can attest to the lightweightness of them. So anyway, these are number 33, and they're $10. I did that backwards. Sorry about that.
That's okay. You're still a little new to it.
Like,
are you following in the chat, or do you need me to
I have
watch?
The chat right here, so
okay.
I'm just going to refresh it and then see who won. So these went to Auntie Christy. Thank you, Auntie Christy. I appreciate that. Awesome. Those are going to look great on you. Or if you're going to give them in a gift, they're great for gift giving as well. And yeah, so hit me up if you want some more. But our second one is out of my own collection. I ordered this a while back and I never got around to hanging it. And I thought, well, maybe there's a reason. I just never got around to hanging it. But I just think it's adorable. I should have hung it up. I didn't, but it's going to provide, I'm going to donate this today because I think it's perfect. So it's a little piece of art. And the art says, all you need is love and a dog on a Doxy. So it's, I believe this is an 8x10. So this is going to be $12 and it's number 56.
Number what?
56.
All right. Awesome. Thank you, Penny. Penny Forshe was the winner of that. Thank you so much. And then the last thing I'm donating today, I know that this community really loves these. I have to stand up. Let me. But I have a Granny Square Afghan that comes from my partner's family. So his grandmother made this. It is a bright blue with all sorts of fun, bright colors. You love the bright colors, and this is the one for you. This is more of a lap quilt. It would fit perfect on the end of a bed or over the back of a sofa. All right. So I'm going to say it's probably 60 by 40. I didn't measure this one, sorry. But it's in great shape. I've washed it. There's only one little flaw that I saw on one of the edges, but overall it washed up great. And It feels great. It looks great. It's just so fun, right? Okay, and so this one I'm going to be selling for $25, and it's number 99.
While we wait to see if the third item sells, there was a question that came through the chat. I will be invoicing for everything, including the items from Laura, the Doxy resin, as well as these items that Kelly has included. I will send out all invoices. You will pay me directly. Once you pay the invoice, I will ship. If you want to participate in the drawing, you need to send your $5 now. So we will be doing the drawing within the next hour, and the address on the screen. So that is completely separate. $5 to paypal.me/JOMDR gets you a chance to win one of 34 mystery boxes that have been donated by resellers from around the country. And it looks like we had a taker for number 99. So who do you show, Kelly?
I show Debbie from Chicago. So thank you, Debbie from Chicago. I appreciate that so much. And I'm just so grateful to be able to participate. Thank you, Patrick, for asking me.
No, thank you. And Debbie, thank you for picking that up.
Thank you.
Debbie has shared a lot of items for this sale. She is local. So Debbie, we can make arrangements so that we don't have to ship this to you. So we can get that to you. All right. Well, thank you very much, Kelly. Thank you, Lillian. Hope you have a good nap. And thanks again.
Sleeping, so, all right.
And again, those three items were all items that Kelly donated herself. She's found again for you. And please encourage you to follow her on Instagram and you're at eBay or Etsy?
I don't have either, but I just recorded my first haul video. So that's going up tomorrow, guys. So look for that on Instagram. I'm on Instagram at Found Again For You. And yeah, so I'm starting. Woohoo! Thanks for all the encouragement, guys. So look for that tomorrow.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
And thank you, Melissa. I apologize. I meant to highlight this before. Because all of the resellers are shipping the mystery boxes themselves and paying for the freight, it is limited to U.S. residents, U.S. shipping addresses. So I do apologize. It does need to ship within the United States. So thank you, Melissa, for clarifying that for me. I forgot to mention that. But yes, Melissa, you can buy anything you want. I will ship to Canada because you'll end up paying the freight for that. It's the 34 mystery boxes that, as part of the prize package, can really only be shipped within the United States. So I do apologize to the Canadian viewers. I do not mean to dismiss you, but we have to work with what we can with the limitations we have. And shipping to Canada is pretty, as you probably know, is pretty expensive. So 34 of us shipping to Canada would have been a little bit of a burden that some of our resellers wouldn't have been able to take. So again, back to selling some items. I mentioned this is not all Doxy, not all the time. So we've got now a lot of collies. So this is a larger collie figurine. This one has a raised mark. They're just saying it was made in Brazil. And it's fairly nicely detailed in the fur. You can see the raising of the fur and the coloration across the whole, the entire piece with the details in the face. You got the larger one. You also have a smaller one. So this, you can kind of see how they stand up against each other. The smaller one is not marked at all. It again has the same quality and weight as some of the other Japanese figurines. I would assume it is made in Japan, but this is a smaller figurine. And then the third piece of the lot is, from me, a coaster. So you've got a vintage collie coaster. As you can see, it's got a little bit of a gold trim, a little bit of a rim. You can use it to hold your tea bags, hold your spoon, use it as a coaster, whatever you would like. It is a 3-piece lot that is the collie lot. So the large figurine, the small figurine, and the porcelain coaster is available for $20. $20 for the 3-piece lot. And that is available by giving me number 55. $20, number 55 for the 3-piece collie lot. All right, moving away from the dog figurines. This item, again, either came from Sunny's Vintage Surprises or Debbie from Chicago. It is a Mickey Mouse figurine. It is marked Schmidt. It's kind of hard to see it because it's underneath the spinning, the rotating piece. but it does say Schmidt, which is a German company. It says hand painted, and it also says Walt Disney Productions. So it does have a little bit of age to it. It still has the original Schmidt hang tag that is in English, basically just warning not to overwind. It's in great condition. I did not listen to see what it plays, so I hesitate to do this. It's going to be playing for 10 minutes after we're done.
It's a small world, I think.
I think it's a small world. I'm just afraid to I don't want to overwind it. So you're hearing a very small. Yeah, that's definitely a small world. Anyway, so you've got the Mickey Mouse, Walt Disney Productions music box figurine. It is, I just mixed my tags, so I need to make sure I've got the right one. Yep. It is $20 for the Mickey Mouse figurine music box, $20, and it is number 51. $20, 51 for the Mickey Mouse Schmidt music box. We also had a taker on number 55, which was the Collie lot that went to Cindy Lou Who's vintage something. We didn't write it all down, but we know who you are, Cindy Lou. So Cindy Lou's Who, thank you for picking up the Collie figurines. What's that?
Thrifted treasures.
Cindy Lou's Thrifted Treasures. Sorry, I don't have it in front of me, and my helper is making jokes. So, did we have a taker number 51? No. Okay. Going back to some Dachshunds. This is obviously a very modern piece. It's the 2001 Dachshund Rules Wall Calendar. So you've got 12 individual Dachshunds on the back. It says it's a, what did I saw? I saw it. It's an 18-month calendar, but it covered the last half of 2020. Really, no one wants to keep track of 2020. But there's only 12 dogs on it. So I have a feeling that those 6 months are probably like just one page. It is still sealed. So this is a gifting item. Like this is perfect for a Secret Santa, perfect for a stocking stuffer if you have a really wide stocking. It is in perfect condition. It is still completely sealed. And it is available for the retail price of $15. So $15 is the retail price of the Dachshunds Rule calendar. $15. And you can get that by giving me number 7. $15, number 7 for the Doxy calendar. All right. As I mentioned, we have receiving $5 donations for the fundraiser to win 34 mystery boxes shipped to you. But I also have mystery boxes that I created based on some of the donations that I received. This next one is a toy-based box. This includes items from Trusty Mercantile and Sunny's Vintage Surprises. So the toys mystery box is $15. $15 for the toys mystery box, and you can buy that by giving me number 49. $15 for the toy themed mystery box. And it looks like we had a taker on the Doxy calendar. That was number 7.
Yeah, sorry, somebody put the wrong number in, so I was just thrown off. Annette Fane.
Annette Fane picks up the calendar. And what did I just offer that was so popular? Oh, the toys mystery box. Number 49 went to Melissa Lynn Colbert.
And you? I don't have 6.
We'll figure it out. For those of you who have not ordered from me before, please send an email, and I should probably have that scrolling across the screen as well. Please send an email to me because I need to send you an invoice with, send me an email with your shipping information, and I will send you an invoice with the calculated shipping for where you're at. Several names that have been coming up tonight I am not familiar with. So please, if you've not bought from me before, please make sure you're sending me an email so we can keep that straight. Next item, Poodles have been very popular. So we have a poodle. No, I don't know. Sorry, I'm getting gestures from the other side of the room, and I don't know what she was trying to mime to me. So I've got poodle figurines. So we've got a middle-sized poodle figurine. You've got a much larger poodle figurine. Again, kind of comparison. One significantly smaller than the other. This is, again, you're talking about almost the size of my head. This has the remnants of what would have been. Yeah, actually, I don't know if that would have been its original label. It might have just been a price tag. But you can see there is a printed number on there that I would probably say makes it one of the Japanese. It kind of looked like Lefton. It's a very nice quality, again, with some very nice detailing in it. This piece is probably a little bit older. It has the remnant of a Japan label on the bottom. But you can see, I think he's got a little bit more, she has a little bit more age to her. So she's got a pink collar. And then you've got the spaghetti poodle with the cat's eye glasses. So you've got the 50s poodle, and it does have the remnants of a foil label, but it's not legible. And then again, is stamped. So this is a 3-dog lot. So you get the 3 porcelain figurines, the large, the middle, and the smaller. All 3 of them you get for $35. $35 for the 3 figurines by giving me number 53. 53, $35 for the spaghetti, the large, and the small poodle figurines. All right. Did I miss anything? Okay. All right. Next is another mystery box. I have a total of 5 mystery boxes that I'm selling. So the next mystery box is this is a dog themed lot. And I will just say, these are the poor dogs that I could not figure out what they were. No offense, but they were just kind of dogs. So there's some figurines, there's a sign, there's a couple of different pieces in there. They've been donated by a number of people. So we had donations from Sunny Vintage Surprises, Kitschy and Bitchy, Debbie from Chicago, as well as myself. So there's multiple pieces in there. They're all beautiful. There's just, if you're a dog lover, they're just not breed specific. A couple luster pieces, so it's a very nice lot. That's just not one. I couldn't really isolate them into the other. So I kind of put them together. If you love dogs, if you love animals, if you just love that kind of decor, this is the mystery box for you, because the entire box, all of its contents are only $20. So $20 for the dog themed mystery box. And you can get that by giving me number 44. $20 for the dog themed mystery box. And had I sold something right before that?
The Poodles.
Oh, did anyone buy the Poodles? Number 53, the Poodles grouping went to Judy Scalet. So thank you, Judy, for picking up another item. Thank you for picking up the Poodle figurines. Next item is a group that came from the Rustic Fox store. This is a grouping of silver-plated ornament dishes. These came from Red Rooster Relics. So you've got the round snowflake decorated ornament dish, kind of a candy dish. You got the round ornament one, the teardrop ornament, and the oval shape, or maybe that's considered the teardrop. I don't know how you describe the 2 different ones. So you've got 3 different silver, and I would say they're silver plated because there's a little bit of tarnished discoloration going on the back. They're not marked in any way. There's no labels or anything. So I don't have any more information on them, but they're a really attractive, great lot. Even if it's just your family for at Christmas time this year, you're still going to have some candy to put out. So there's some great silver tone, silver plated candy dishes. The 3 ornament shaped dishes are $20 for the 3, $20 by giving me number 6. $20, number 6 for the ornament bowls. Did we sell the dog themed box?
Yeah, CLC.
CLC picked up the dog themed box, which was number 44. All right. Another breed. This is being donated by me. This was a Bichon Frise clock. So these are, not sure how old this is. I've got another piece. It has a UPC. I don't think they're super old, probably from 90s, maybe 2000s. There's definitely some age on it. You can just tell by the graphics of the box. But it is a tile with the Bichon images on it, Roman numerals. It's still in its original packaging. I have not tested this to know if it's working, but I'm assuming it does because it's basically new old stock packaging. The number 6, the silver tone ornament dishes, went to Karen Dondelinger. So thanks, Karen, for picking those up. And the Bichon Frise box or clock in its box is $10. So $10 for the dog clock by giving me number 15. $10, number 15 for the dog clock. Next item, these are coming to you from Tim at Over the Years. Tim had done a series of sales where he included horse brasses. I got some horse brasses. So these are items that he donated in addition to the ones that I purchased from him. He kind of threw these in when my daughter and I met him. He threw in these 2 horse brasses. So this one is the heart design, and the ribbons were added by him. This one has a little bit of weight to it. It's a fairly nice, solid, heavy piece. You can see this one is a little bit flatter, so it's a little bit lighter weight, but a little bit different type of a design. So these 2 horse brasses are available as a pair. So you can get the pair of horse brasses donated by Tim at Over the Years by giving me $20 and by giving me number 14. $20, number 14 for the pair of horse brasses. All right. This almost got added into the kitchen mystery lot, but it would have made the box too big. So this got separated all by itself. It is a Falstaff Winterberry pie plate and pie bird. I'm not going to say that this is not used. It's still in its original packaging, but the packaging very easily comes off. There's a little bit of age to it, but I'm not going to say it's new in box. I just think they kept the original packaging for the pie bird. So you've got the cardinal pie bird Falstaff, which admittedly I had not seen before. I'd not seen them in red. You usually see pie birds in black. So you've got the red pie bird to go with the Winterberry pattern, Falstaff Winterberry pattern, and the 9-inch pie plate. So you get the plate and the pie bird for $10. $10 for the Falstaff pie bird and plate. $10 by giving me number 58. 58, $10 for the Falstaff pieces. And it looks like we had a taker for number 15, the Bichon Frise clock. No, that one we didn't. Somebody took something.
14.
Oh, 14. The horse brasses went to. What is it?
Gritty Gret.
Gritty Gret, another name I don't think I'm familiar with. So thank you, Gritty Gret, for picking up the horse brasses. And definitely catch Tim's live sale because I'm sure he'll have more. He had tons of them. And then the number 58, the Falstaff pair, looked like that was pretty popular. And that went to Blue Flamingo Mercantile. So thank you, Lori, for picking that up. All right. The next item comes from, I think Sunny's Vintage Surprises. Maybe Debbie from Chicago. Maybe somebody else. No. These came from Michelle Decker. All right. Well, it came from somebody. This is a 3-piece, as close to a fairy light as I'm going to come to tonight. It is a satin glass. You've got a frosted clear base. You've got the blue satin top piece. You can see where the opening at the top that has a place for the votive holder to sit in the frosted base. So not a typical fairy light, but you've got a tea light that is blue and white frosted glass. It is not marked. There is no label, but it's in great condition. There's no chips. There's no cracks. And it is available for $25. $25 for the blue satin glass tea light holder by giving me number 65. 65, $25 for the satin glass tea light. What is it? Okay. Another piece of glass. This was included in one of my live sales, or not live sales, my haul video for the charity. And I want to say this is from Sunny's Vintage Surprises. Again, you can't imagine how many things Michelle Decker, Sunny, and Debbie from Chicago all donated. This was a fantastic sale because of them. This is a piece of Fenton glass, and I know that because it still has the sticker and it still has the original hang tag showing that it is a Burmese glass. So it is a pink satin glass with a hand-painted floral design, as well as, again, the original sticker and the hang tag. The Burmese Fenton satin glass with a ruffle top vase is $20. $20 for the Burmese Fenton by giving me number 63. $20, 63 for the Fenton. Number 65, the blue tea light went to Anchor and Pearl Treasures. Thank you for picking that up. And number 63, the Burmese satin went to Crafty Jackie. Thank you, Jackie, for picking that up. Again, if I didn't mention, Jackie donated mystery box. So make sure you put in your $5 donation for the mystery box, and let's check in with Dawn. She's got somebody else sitting on her lap. Who we got with us tonight?
This is another one of my own. This is Rigatoni.
Okay.
Rigatoni.
I knew the long name. Somebody's Italian.
Yeah, I did not name him. This was his name when I rescued him. He's about 6 years old. He and his half brother were left in their house like for weekends at a time with only trash to eat. So he had a little bit of separation anxiety when I first got him, but you can see he's pretty calm now. He's a good boy. And we've got some other donations that have come in. Michelle Decker, Nathaniel Jacobson, Christine Cantrell, Michelle Newton, Comfy Cozy Living, Linda Hill, Tammy Welton, Mary Frank, Jackie DeMoss again, Tammy DeVille again, Vicky Holt, Rebecca Higgins, Sheila
and
Putman.
thank you to Nathaniel.
So thank you, everybody.
We are not shipping these to you. Mr. New
I was
Zealand
wondering about
is not
that.
getting 34 packages
That's what I
because
thought.
we are currently trying to negotiate the shipping of an item that he did get, and I'm horrified at how expensive shipping is from the United States to New Zealand for a single plate that was being bought for him as a gift. So. Yeah, we've got some people pitching in, and we're definitely going to need people pitching in because it was far more expensive, I thought. But we're going to work on it. But thank you, Nathaniel. I think you're doing something just out of the largesse of your heart. If your name is chosen, I guess you get to pick who we can ship them to because we ain't shipping them to you. Love you, Nate, but we're not shipping them to New Zealand. And if I'm not shipping to Canada, I'm sure as hell not shipping them to New Zealand. So, all right. Pulling up some new items. We are definitely not going to finish within 2 hours. We're going to crank through what I can. All right. The next item is a set. Again, it's a mixed lot that's donated from a couple of different people. Norma Jean +1 is one of them. You've got another limited edition plate. This is a Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart limited edition plate from Bavaria. Along with that, you've got a Arc Mart decorative plate that has a little poem on there with an English cottage garden. So you've got the decorative plate there. And then the third one is a Lennox piece, and it's a Lennox bird plate, floral bird plate with the gold decoration around the rim. You can see it is limited edition Lennox plate. So you've got the bird plate from Lennox, the Art Mark Cottage, and the Bavarian porcelains look like Salzburg porcelain for the Mozart plate. All three of the decorative plates you get for $15. $15 for the 3 plates. That gives me number 22. $15.22 for the 3 plates. Next item comes from, pretty sure this one is from Sunny's Vintage Surprises. It is a little glass duck. It is not marked. It has a little felt, kind of a felt piece on the bottom. I don't know if that's covering up a signature or anything, but from what I can see, it is not signed. It is very nicely done. They've pulled the 3 pieces for its wings and its tail. It's a duck laying on its back in the water. Well, no, I guess it's not necessarily laying on the back. I guess that is just its feathers. He's just turned around. I was thinking he was looking up, but I guess he's just got his head turned around. You can kind of see through. He's primarily amber with some green tone. And you can see the green coming through there. So there's just some really nice detail to that. The wings were pulled, and it looks like his neck may have been applied separately because it's a slightly different type of glass than the body. It's a really cool piece. So you've got the glass duck, and you have that for $15. $15 for the glass duck. And you can get that by giving me number 67. 67, $15 for the glass duck. All right. If you've joined some of my sales in the past, I had picked up a series of Wade Whimsies. And as I picked up these lots of Wade Whimsies to resell, I have been slowly separating the ones that I pick up and pulling the dogs out to sell in tonight's sale. So you've got a lot of 5 Wade Whimsies. You've got what I think is a beagle, maybe. You definitely have a poodle. And this, I believe, is from the circus line, because you can see he's kind of up on a stand. So I think this is poodle from the circus line. You've got probably a Cocker Spaniel, but I wouldn't swear to it because the legs look a little tall. But you've got kind of a Spaniel-esque Wade Whimsy. You've got a pair of little dogs. And you've got maybe a lab, I think, standing up. So they all have Wade England on the side. They're all considered Wade Whimsies. I'm selling the set of 5, all 5 of the dog themed ones that I had. You can get the set of 5 Wade Whimsies for $15 by giving me number 52. $15.52 for the set of 5 dog Wade Whimsies. And did we have a taker on the glass duck?
Yeah. Auntie Christie.
And that was number...
Oh, gosh, sorry.
All right, Auntie Christie picked up the glass duck. We just can't find it on the sheet. There it is, 67.
Thank you. Yes, Auntie Christie.
And did we have any takers on number 52 for the set of Wade Whimsies?
Crafty Jackie.
Crafty Jackie picks up the set of Wade Whimsy dogs. Thank you, Crafty Jackie. Next item came to me from, I'm going to say it again, Sunny's Vintage Surprises. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure when I saw this, I was surprised it came out of California, because I think this is an Illinois-based piece. It is the Harris Bank, the institution, bank, is the Harris Bank lion turned into a bank. It is actually made by Lefton, which I didn't realize that Lefton made these, and it still has its oval-shaped stopper, which is kind of important because that stopper is hard to replace. So you've got the Harris Bank logo. It's the lion holding his umbrella. He still has his wire rimmed glasses in pristine condition. Harris Bank lion is $20. $20 for the Lion Bank by giving me number 27. $20, number 27 for the Lion Bank. This was an item that I also included in my donation video. Yeah, Sunny's Vintage Surprises, I think. No, this one might be Debbie. No, I think this is Debbie from Chicago. Anyway, it is a pixie on a watering can. So, which is a little I'm just going to say a little odd, because to me that definitely looks like a Christmas elf, but it's on a watering can with the applique flowers on it. And the flowers are in great condition. It's a white pitcher. It does have the Lefton label on the bottom from Japan. So there's, there is some age to this piece. Super cute. I think he's Christmassy. So I threw in the little Christmas ornament dog that was also donated to me from, I'm sorry, I can no longer remember. So it's just this little plushy ornament dog from Be Jolly. I'm sure this was a retail, offering, maybe from Target or something. So you've got the little dog and the watering can, whether you consider it Christmas or not. Great pieces. You get the two of them for $25. $25 for the Lefton watering can and the little ornament by giving me number 28. $25, number 28 for the watering can and the dog. Did I miss announcing something?
Yeah, the lion.
Okay, the lion was number 27, and that went to Lesta Fitzpatrick. All right, thank you very much. And then it looks like 28, the pixie watering can and the ornament went to Mary Jo Vakovsky. Thank you very Joe for picking that up. All right. The next item you might recognize because this was an item that I had actually picked up for myself and have decided to since donate it to the charity. This is from Fatbird Finds. I picked this up in one of their Friday Fives. It is the Basset Hound figurine. So for all of those people I beat out on, here's your chance to get it yourself. It is a yellow Basset Hound. It was marked. Something ceramics on the back, and I can't. The light is not working with me. See if you can see it there. 1975 Duncan Ceramics production or products. Adorable piece. He's the only Basset Hound I have available, which is why he's in a lot all by himself. So $20 for the Basset Hound figurine, $20, and that is number 37. $20, number 37 for the Basset Hound figurine, which originated from Fatbird Finds. And Fatbird Finds donated one of the mystery boxes. So again, take your chance, $5 towards paypal.me/JOMDR. And we're going to bring Dawn in a second, see where we are, because we're going to be coming up within probably 15 minutes or so. We'll be doing last call. So if you want to have a chance to win one of 34 individual mystery boxes shipped to you free of charge, you just donate $5 to paypal.me. Okay, and I just have to laugh because you guys can't see. I am watching her trying to chase a dog around the room, trying to pick him up. So we'll see how happy the dog is as he comes on screen. But Dawn is here now with somebody, and we have...
This is Frankie Bean. She's also one of my own.
She was being feisty. She didn't want to be picked up. So I have a tiny little video screen of everyone who's backstage. And so I could just see her trying to reach this dog, running around. So yes, we're going to be coming up to last call probably in the next 15, 20 minutes. So let's see. Do we have any new donations that we want to
do? Let's see. I think I said Sheila Putman last time. Joelle Molazzi, Carlene Mitchell, Terry Fowler, Sarah Rausch, and Dana Lewandowski. So thank you, everybody.
Fantastic. So we'll be doing one more announcement, probably around a quarter till, and that will be last call because I definitely want to make sure the drawing is pulled before 9 o'clock. So the Basset Hound did not sell. So we will move on to some of the new items. So the next, I've got another, again, the mystery boxes that you're donating the $5 for. Those will then all be shipped to you for free. It's your chance to win one of those. But I'm also selling mystery boxes. And the next one that I've got is a $20 mystery box. This one is a mixed bag of jewelry. So this is a combination of jewelry donated by Sunny's Vintage Surprises, Debbie from Chicago, and Trusty Huckster Mercantile. So this is a mixed lot of jewelry. I can say there are necklaces as well as brooches, pins in there. It is a $20 mystery box, and you can have that by giving me number 46. $20. Number 46 gets you the jewelry themed mystery box. So Sherry Lynn, it looks like you were trying to, did you just do a typo? Because we haven't talked about number 2 yet. So I'm not sure if you were picking up something from earlier, but we're going to go with who says 46 because I don't know what the 2 would be.
The 2 before you gave the 46.
Yeah. So I think timing wise, we have to go with the first 46 that we see. And that is.
Yeah, and I don't think she wanted that because she put that up before you said.
Okay.
Her. Auntie Christie.
Auntie Christie gets the jewelry. Mystery box. All right. The next item is the Spaniel lot. I think it's a Spaniel lot. We've got this large scale figurine of the girl with, I don't think that's a Cocker Spaniel. I don't think, because I don't know if Cocker Spaniels are two-toned. I think that I've only seen like all orange, but he kind of has the fur and general coloration of a Spaniel. So I put that little girl figurine. It is not marked. It looks like there once upon a time was a label, but it is worn off. So you've got this bisque. It's not high gloss. You got a bisque figurine of the girl with her dog. And then with that, I included this Spaniel that I thought kind of looked like this coaster. So this is similar to the Collie coaster I included. This is actually from me. So you get the figurine and the coaster. You get the pair of items for $20. So the Spaniel lot is $20, number 39. $20, number 39. All right. I had the partner to this in earlier was the Bichon Frise clock. This is the same company, but these are coasters. So this one is a Yorkie. I saw somebody in the chat had a Morkie. I don't actually know what a Morkie is. I'm thinking a Maltese and a Yorkie, but I could be something else. I have no idea. But this is a Yorkie with a little hair bow and everything. It is a set of coasters with the packaging and everything is identical, but I didn't include them because the other one is a Bichon Frise. This is a Yorkie. Figured they would have 2 different customers. So again, in its original packaging, gift-giving condition, a set of the ceramic Yorkie coasters, and they are available for $10. $10 for the Yorkie coasters, $10. Give me number 16. $10, number 16 for the Yorkie coasters. Did you just take something away?
Yeah, the Spaniels.
And did anyone buy who's bought the Spaniels?
Crafty Jackie.
Crafty Jackie bought the Spaniel lot, which was number 39. Crafty Jackie. All right. Next item is another item donated by Red Rooster Relics. They didn't donate a rooster. They donated a duck. They donated a pretty massive duck. They listed as table decor figurine. It looks like it's carved wood. I'm not sure if it is because it's extremely heavy. It might be carved wood, but looking at the bottom, I'm also wondering, you know what? I do think it's carved wood. I was thinking maybe it was resin, but I think this might be all hand carved. It's beautifully detailed. You can see the detail work on the leaves. It's an absolutely beautiful piece. Great detail around the eyes. It is a fantastic carved piece. Again, we're selling it for the same price they sold it for in their booth. It is $35 for the duck figurine, duck table decor, $35. And you can get the duck by giving me number 2. $35, number 2 gets you the big duck. Did you just take something else away?
Yeah. The coasters.
Yes, the coasters, the Yorkie coasters, number 16 went to Randy Heilman. All right, before we pull, I want to make sure, because some people will probably leave us to go to the Thrift U. Can you pull me the painting? If you follow my Instagram, this item was the most valuable item donated to this cause. This came to me from Moonstruck Vintage. She's available on Instagram as Moonstruck CLE. It is a Chelsea house reproduction of an 18th century oil painting, oil on board. When I initially received this, admittedly, I did not know what it was. I knew it was a reproduction. You can see the craquelure in the on the surface, but I wasn't even 100% sure if this was still an oil painting or what it was. So I did a little bit of digging, and I'm going to ramble for a little bit so anyone who's interested can do the same thing. I went hunting for the Chelsea house items. And if you do this, you will find items currently for sale in eBay and Etsy for literally in the hundreds of dollars. Now, no one really cares what things are listed for. People care what they sell for. So in the last year, a spaniel sold for $182, a zebra sold for $195, a monkey sold for best offer after having been listed for $195, so most likely sold for like $150, $175, and a floral still life sold for $400. Those are selling prices, not listing. Those are selling prices. And then prior to that, last year you had a horse sell for $295 and a pair of horses sell for $495. So you've got some pretty big ticket item competition to this, all with that Chelsea house label on the back. The last pointer that they sold was I could find data on, was back in 2015. And that was 5 years ago, and that sold for $295. And the frame was not nearly as ornate as this one. And I just got word that Thrift U is postponing their sale. So we'll still do our drawing at 9 o'clock. But I appreciate the heads up on what was going on with that, because we try not to compete against each other. And this sale's just going to run long. I'm a talker. You guys should all know that by now. So anyway, so you've got this pointer. If I've been talking long enough and you've gone and looked, I'm not lying. These things sell for good money. And I'm amazed that Elisa at Moonstruck Vintage offered this for the donation. So I tried to be fair. Again, this is a fundraiser. But again, 182, 195, 195, 400, 295, 250, 295. I'm selling it for 195. I feel that is a very competitive price for our other items that have sold. You can find that proof in eBay and Etsy. They're selling for even more. So this is $195 for the pair of pointers. It is absolutely gorgeous. $195, and you can get that by giving me number 43. 195, number 43. All right. Next items, I believe I'm selling these as a pair. I believe these came from Debbie from Chicago. So this is a pair of perfume bottles. So you've got this very ornate, jeweled and enameled, kind of in the shape of a crown box that when you unscrew the top, you actually have the little applicator apply thing in the top. That screws on. So you've got that in its original box. Impulse International Collectibles is where this is from. I kept it with the other item from Impulse International Collectibles. This one, though, is a frog. So you've got a frog on a lily pad. It is also kind of has the rhinestones, the enameling on the leaf itself. This one is a stopper. So this one does not screw on. This actually has a stopper that opens up. You can kind of see it has the rubberized, stopper in it. So it's got a very nice seal to it. So both of these would be considered functional scent bottles. So you've got the pair of them, both in the original boxes, the frog and the jeweled crown. You get the pair of them for $20. $20 for the pair by giving me number 25. $20, number 25 for the jeweled scent bottles. All right. Also from Debbie from Chicago, going after my own preferences, Pimpernel. Gotta love Pimpernel. So this is a full set of both the large placemats. So you've got the bird, and it kind of has an Asian motif, kind of peach pink coloration on there. You've got the 4 placemats still in its box. And on top of that is the 6 coasters that match. So these are 6 Pimpernel coasters with their matching 4 placemats. So you've got both sets in absolutely perfect condition, still in their original boxes, which is pretty rare. You can get both sets of them for $25. $25 for the 2 sets of Pimpernel, the coasters, and the placemats. $25 by giving me number 12. $25, number 12. And it looks like we had a taker on the perfume bottles, number 25.
Randy Heilman.
Randy Heilman picked up the pair of perfume bottles. The one downside to receiving all of these donations is in some cases, I don't know what they're worth. So I tried to research as best I could. So maybe I undersold those. So I apologize, Debbie, if I sold them for less than they could have been. But I'm glad they were popular, and I'm glad they're going home with whoever I just said, Randy Heilman. All right, I have one last mystery box that I'm selling. This one is, again, mentioned I had all the Wade Whimsies. This is a mixed lot of 10 Wade Whimsies. There are no duplicates. They're all in perfect condition. You get a set of 10 Wade Whimsies for $20. So $2 a piece for the Wade Whimsies, $2 a piece, a set of 10 for $20. And you get that by giving me number 47. $20, number 47 gets you the set of 10, Wade Whimsies. Did we have any takers on the Pimpernel placemats and coasters?
No.
Nope. All right. And another item that came from Debbie from Chicago. These I just fell in love with. And if you follow any of my videos in my booth at the Rustic Fox, I have a Tobacciana collection. And these are, well, I will say this is the epitome to me of mid-century modern ashtrays. You've got the little toucans or pelicans with their beaks open, waiting to hold your cigarette. What I had not seen before is the donkey version of them. So you've got the donkey ears also propped up, waiting to hold your cigarette. So you have a pair of just the epitome of the Mad Men era. You just see these sitting on someone's desk. They are both marked on the bottom, made in the USA, Hamilton product, New York City. So they both have cork on the bottom, and you've got the pair of designs. You've got the pelican and the donkeys. You get both chrome aluminum ashtrays for $20. $20 for the pair of ashtrays by giving me number 11. $20, number 11. Somebody was asking about the Mickey Mouse music box of the Schmidt that had been number 51. And it's like it knew we were talking about it. It just started playing. That's a little creepy. So that was $20. That was number 51. So the 51 is the music box. 11 is the pair of ashtrays. All right. We are coming up 10 minutes to the hour, so I'm going to pull Dawn back in. It looks like she's got somebody else on her lap. You're muted.
Yep. This is Gemma. I was writing. We just got some more donations in, so I was writing names down. This is Gemma. She's the one, Patrick, that you had to give me the reference for. She and her sister Suki.
Excellent. We just had a number 51 got claimed by Reclaimed Treasures by Mary. And she is another person that donated a mystery box. So 51. Oh, here it is. We lost a little tag. So you said we got a couple last minute additions?
Michael Rogers, Norma Jean +1, Michelle Decker, Vicky Holt, Christy Garza, Cynthia Duncan, Diane Carter, Michelle Newton, Kimberly Villarule, Maria Atkins, Harold
All right.
Adeline,
So this
and
is
Michelle
our
Newton.
last call because Dawn has to be able to get the donation, has to be registered in her receipts, and then she has to make the little sheet to go into the bowl. So I'm going to sell like 1 or 2 more items, and then right at the top of the hour, we're going to do we're going to pull a name. So stick around for another few minutes so she can get herself set up. If you want to do a last minute donation, again, this is last call. You got about 5. Yeah, last call. You got like
Last
5
call.
minutes. Get down the last drink, do your last shot, because then we will be pulling the name. You do not have to be present to win, but if you want to participate, obviously you have to donate before we pull a name.
And I've had to move all the names from the pitcher to a dog bed now, so they're in a big dog bed.
We are doing. I will just say we are doing better raising money for the fundraiser than I had anticipated. So
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, so I'm thrilled that so many people are supportive of this. So let me throw a few more items out here, and then we'll come back at the top of the hour and do the drawing right at 9 o'clock.
Okay.
All right, my next item is again a collection of items that were donated from multiple people, but they were all Scotty themed, and Scotties are always very popular. So I donated this little carved Scotty dog, not marked in any way, but just kind of a nice little wooden dog. This pair came in from, again, someone, I can't remember. It's a little Scotty kind of poking out of a hat. And then this family of Scotties mounted to this little plate. So it's like, I think it's metal that it's mounted to. I think the hat is plastic. Again, I seem completely incapable of recognizing Bakelite. I do not think it is Bakelite, although I do believe these pieces have some age to them. Scotties were really popular in the 30s because of FDR. I don't know if these are that old, but I think they could be. So you've got these pair of Scotties, the wooden Scotty, and then from Kitschy and Bitchy, you've got this little wood sign that, now that I'm looking at it, that looks more like a Cairn Terrier. I thought he was a Scotty, but I don't even know if Scotties have the ability to beg like that. But you know what? We're going to just keep this as a terrier a lot. So you've got this little wooden plaque. It is Sylvan art from Pamudo Sylvan art, something in wood. So that's the original foil label on the back. So again, I think there's a little bit of age to this. There are places where it used to have hooks to hang. You'll have to attach something or just lean it up against. There's no glass or anything. It's just the wood has been carved away and then ebonized where the silhouettes are. So you've got the silhouetted, the pair of plasticized, maybe Bakelite, and then the wood. Scotty, you get that entire lot for $30. So $30 for all of those pieces, the Scotty / Terrier family. $30 by giving me number 38. $30, number 38 for the Scotty lot. All right. The next piece, admittedly, I was running out of time trying to set all of this up, and I had done the homework on this, and I couldn't find my notes, so I apologize. So number 38 looks like it went to somebody.
Crafty Jackie.
So the Scotty lot went to Crafty Jackie, who evidently has amazingly fast internet in the state of Indiana. So congratulations, Jackie, for picking up the Scotty lot. So people had helped me figure this out, and unfortunately, I lost the note. So this is actually a donation from Fatbird Finds. Picked this up when I visited them in Kentucky and met her mom and went to Lehman's. This tiny little figurine has Walt Disney Productions on the label on his rear end. Somebody did the research for me and found him, and I believe, if I remember correctly, they said he was from Lady and the Tramp. I hope he's from Lady and the Tramp because I put him in the Lady and Tramp lot. So I've got the Lady and Tramp, that tiny little dog. And even if he's not, he's just a cool dog, and he's clearly from one of the Disney movies because he has the sticker on it. You also have Peg, which I believe I'm pretty sure her name was Peg. She's the one that talked like Mae West. I'm pretty sure that's also from Lady and the Tramp. And then you also have Tramp? Lady. Tramp. Lady. Tramp. Well, it's got a blue collar, so I'm going to say that's Tramp.
Lady.
Oh, that's lady? Okay, so what do I know?
Mhm.
So we've got the little stuffed figurine, the Peg, the porcelain dog, and then the tiny, tiny little dog that had a name, but I can't find my notes on it. So, okay. You get the set of 3, the stuffed animal plus the 2 porcelain dogs, all from Lady and the Tramp, for $20. So $20 for the 3 wise lady wearing a blue collar. I guess that's me being sexist. $20 for the 3 pieces by giving me number 24. $20, number 24 for the stuffed plus the 2 figurines. And he actually had some value. I remember looking him up, and he was more expensive than I thought because he's pretty tiny, but he's kind of cute. I literally had him sitting in my curio cabinet because I was afraid I was going to lose him because he's so small since I got him. And again, that was donated from Fatbird Finds. So number 24 went to CLC. So thank you for picking up the Lady and the Tramp. Next piece, this is a combination from Norma Jean +1, who donated this piece of Swiss carved wood. Still has the label on the back saying it's made in Switzerland. The company is Joan, so this is not Monkey Pod. This is European wood. I don't think Monkey Pod is in Europe. And then this piece I think is Monkey Pod. This was donated by Red Rooster Relics from the Rusty Fox. This is handcrafted genuine Monkey Pod from the Philippines. So you've got this tidbit tray with a gold tone handle. It is shaped with 4 sections, but it is not actually divided. So you pretty much have an open area there. And then the grape leaf with the grape. So we've got basically the 2 wooden pieces, tidbit trays, candy dishes. 2 of them together, selling as a pair for $30. $30 for the 2, and that you can get by giving me number 3. $30, number 3 for the pair of wood pieces. And it looks like somebody took Lady and the Tramp.
You said that already.
Oh, did I?
CLC.
Oh, okay. No, I don't remember. Yes, Lady and the Tramp I did. So did you take something else away?
No.
Okay. Falling behind. All right.
I mean, I think you said everything.
Okay, I think I'm caught up. All right, next one is another mixed lot. This one comes as a combination from Debbie from Chicago, as well as Trusty THMercantile. These were, okay, I think these 2 porcelain figurines or porcelain ashtrays, which you can use for pin dishes, for anything you want. These 2 were donated by Debbie from Chicago. This one is made in Japan. This one is made in Germany. And I rounded it out with some pieces from my collection in my booth. So you've got this terracotta piece, kind of got a desert motif, a little bit, Egyptian motif, got a camel, maybe a llama hanging out underneath a temple. This one is one of those, I'm not sure if it's a DIY piece. The bottom is different than the way it would normally be, but it's in the shape of a military hat. And you've got the 1 divot in the front. So you've got kind of an individualized ashtray in the shape of a military hat. And then you also have a porcelain, floral porcelain, again, ashtray, but could be used for anything. Just a small pin dish with an attractive floral design. It is not stamped. So you get all 5 of these small dishes, whether you use them for ashtrays or for something else. You get all 5 of them for $25. So $5 a piece. So $25 for the set of 5 ashtrays. Getting those by giving me number 10. $25, number 10 for the set of 5 ashtrays. All right, this one is a piece that I got. This one actually I'm donating. This is a vintage latch hook kit. It is an indiscriminate dog. I, again, almost put it in a mystery box, but it would have been a weird shape compared to everything else, so I'm selling it by itself. It is still sealed in its original packaging. Heaven help us that we do not get all locked down again. But if you are going to get locked down, hey, you could make yourself a little pillow, a little puppy pillow, 12 inches. That's the finished product of the puppy. So you've got a sealed latch hook kit from S'more is the name of the company that did the latch hook, and you get that for $15. $15 for the latch hook kit. $15 by giving me number 17. $15, number 17 for the doggy latch hook kit. All right, the next item is kind of an international lot. And this is actually came from a series of people. It is a combination of Norma Jean Plus One provided it's an international ephemera collection. So you've got a Russian reading book. You have from Reclaimed Treasures by Mary. She had gifted me this photograph from her personal, she does photography as part of her business. And she had gifted this gift card or a greeting card that has the library from, I believe it was from Ireland. So you've got still sealed in its original packaging. She gifted it to me and I decided to include it as part of the fundraiser. So that is part of the lot. You also have a Russian postcard, Soviet era style postcard. This also from Norma Jean Plus One. You then have a collection of, in this very cool box, of hand painted English enamels. You do not get enamels, you get international money. Half of these coins came from Katie at Vintage and Vinyl. The other half I have added to the mix for my own collection. And then because I was putting it into the ephemera lot, I found paper dollars as well. So I have 1,000 Italian lira. I have 50 English piasters. I have 500,000 Turkish lira. I have 100 pesos from Mexico and 10 yuan from China. All of these are from trips that I've made. My previous life, I used to travel internationally. So these are duplicates from my collection. So I'm adding them into the mix. So you get the money, plus the coins, the postcard, the original art photograph card, and the Russian language book. Get the entire lot for $15. So $15 for all of those pieces, $15 by giving me number 23. $15, 23 for all of the money and international ephemera. Going back to some Disney, we've got a 4-piece lot that again came from, I think, Debbie from Chicago. These were tumblers. These are the Burger King tumblers. So you've got the 4 characters from Burger King. And I do not remember Pocahontas very well. So let's see. We've got Pocahontas and John Smith, Governor Ratcliffe and Perry. Perry appears to be a pug. Oh, hey, it's calling your name, Katie. Mika and Flit, the raccoon and the what is that? Hummingbird. And Powhatan and someone else. I can't read it. Anyway, we have all of them. So it's the entire set. All 4 of them are listed on the back, and all 4 of them are included here in the set. So you got the raccoon, one of the guys, I can't remember his name, and all of them are available for $20. $20 for the set of 4 Pocahontas tumblers from Burger King. $20 by giving me number 21. And it is now 9 o'clock. So 21 for $20 gets you the Pocahontas cups. It is now 9 o'clock, so we're going to be bringing Dawn back on. She has been keeping track of all the donations and all of the names.
You've got 2 to announce.
Oh, and I've got 2 to announce. Let me do that really quick because I feel like some people will leave. So what do I need to announce?
The latch hook, number 17.
Number 17, the latch hook went to
Carol D.
Carol D. And did we have
And the money stuff.
and the international money, international ephemera
Auntie Christie.
went to Auntie Christie. What number was that? 23. Auntie Christie. Okay. Top of the hour. Looks like we had no takers for the Pocahontas, so we'll set those aside. Let's bring Dawn back and see what she moved everything into. Oh, wow. That is a lot of names.
It's a dog bed, yeah.
We've got the dog bed for the donation. So I know when we started things out before the show even started, we'd already collected more than $1,000 in donations, and I have a feeling we brought in a couple $100 more just during the sale.
I think we're probably around 15, between 15 and 1,700. So
that is absolutely
it's
fantastic.
amazing. Thank you.
So go ahead and pulling live on air.
Okay.
We're pulling the winner of 33/34 boxes. I haven't bothered to count them yet. You will get all of them.
I tried to get a dog to pull one, but wouldn't work. Didn't have enough time to train
They just
them.
run away with it.
Well, Gemma would have eaten it. It's paper. She likes paper. Okay, ready?
Here we go.
Okay.
Everyone's got on the edge of their seats.
Kimberly Villarule.
Kimberly Villarule. I don't know if that's one of the names or not, or one of the, if that's a different name. Sometimes people have a different name through PayPal than they have through.
She donated tonight.
Oh, excellent. So are you still?
Oh, my vintage.
Oh, my vintage. Kim. So we have the names. It's very difficult for us to keep track of all the names. So that sounded like kind of familiar. Kim wins. That is absolutely fantastic. I'm so glad that it stayed within the vintage community. Like, we welcome all newcomers, but that is fantastic. Kim probably will know most of the people donating them, and I can't wait to start hearing all the stuff. Because at this point, just so you all know, I have no idea what's being donated. You could get something as simple as a postcard from one of them. I have no idea. So I have a feeling some of these people may outdo themselves. And so, Kim, congratulations! Thrilled that you are here, that you participated, and thank you all for your donations.
And hopefully she'll unbox live so we can all see.
There you go. Auntie Christy just did the same thing. Please
Yep.
do unboxing videos. That would be fantastic.
Mhm.
Just One More Dachshund Rescue does not have a YouTube channel at this time, but they did just start an Instagram channel. So for anyone who is new, I was doing a lot of posts on Instagram before she had that channel. There is now a Just One More Dachshund. It's JOM Doxy Rescue is the name of the Instagram account, JOM Doxy Rescue. So you can follow. Please tag them as you do. If you do unboxing videos, Kim, or posts, whatever, no pressure. But congratulations. And again, thanks for everyone's support. I still have probably another 20 items to sell, 10 items to sell. So, and then we're going to have to go through some of the things that didn't sell. And I hate to say make a deal, but we're going to work something out, because all of these are donations, so I can't keep them. So, and I live in Illinois and the charity's in Maryland. So we need to figure out if we can sell anything. And yes, thank you, Michelle. I will list off one more time all of the mystery box donors. I think that's an excellent idea, Michelle. Thank you for pointing that out. So once again, the donors of all the mystery boxes are A Work in Progress, Antique Nomad, BMOS Mercantile, Collection Vintage, Crafty Jackie, Cindy's Thrifting Again, Doggone Happy Vintage, Fatbird Finds, For Sandy's Lilacs, Found Again for You, Hartstead, Corey the Thrifted Artist, Mimi's Treasure Cottage, Moss Stone Story Vintage, Nesting Haven, Nicole Northgarden, Norma Jean +1, +1 Thrifting, Reclaim Treasures by Mary, Sammy's Unique Finds, Sandy and Otto, Side Street Market, Sunny's Vintage Surprises, Sweet Treats and Pretties, Teamster, Thrift U, Thrifter Junker Vintage Hunter, Thrifting Adventure, Thrill of the Thrift, Trusty Huckster Mercantile, Vintage and Vinyl, Vintage Carriage House, Vintagerous, and Vintage Vinny. So again, congratulations, Kim. I encourage people to stay and continue to support the fundraiser. I have some Doxy items still coming up, and a lot of just general items, just like the rest of the sale. So still quite a few. So don't go away, but we promise to draw 9. I don't know when Thrift You, if it's just been postponed to later tonight or if it's been pushed to another day. I do want to highlight the calendar. Let me pull myself up here. I've got the calendar of events. If you follow Angela Marksbury, she does a calendar every week. The ones that I wanted to highlight from some of the donors, just be on the lookout for their sales coming up. Cindy's Thrifting Again is on Thursdays. You just missed hers. Hers is right before mine. So she's at 6 p.m. Eastern. On Friday, Doggone Happy Vintage, who is a donor of a mystery box. Hers is at 3 p.m. Crafty Jackie is on Friday at 6 p.m. Fatbird Finds does their thrifting and flipping and sipping. That's at 10 p.m. on Fridays. That's not on the calendar. I don't know why. Thrill of the Thrift is Saturdays at 3 p.m. Vintage of Vinny is on alternating Saturdays at 7 p.m. Mid-Century Wasted does a Sunday show at 3 p.m. Sundays at Sears. The Antique Nomad does premieres on Mondays and Wednesdays. There's Fatbird Finds. They're in a separate section. Reclaimed Treasures by Mary is on Sundays at 3. Mimi's Treasure Cottage does twice a month, second and fourth Sundays at 6. Thrift U is usually on Sunday and Wednesdays. On Mondays, Norma Jean Plus One is at 5 p.m. A Work in Progress is at 7 p.m. Tuesday is Thrifting Adventures at 8 p.m. and Vintagerous at 8:30. And Wednesday is the Collection Vintage at 1, Sandy and Otto at 4, Vintage and Vinyl at 6:30, and Thrift You at 9:30-ish is the way it's listed. So wanted to highlight everyone who donated a box. So took a little bit of time to do that. No one's going to watch the replay, but please encourage, support all of the resellers. And again, thank you to all of you who are participating in this live sale. Next item is another mixed lot. This is primarily from Sunny's Vintage Surprises and Debbie from Chicago, and is a mixed lot of Lefton and Capodimonte floral figurines. So the first one has the Lefton stamp on it. Unfortunately, either it happened in transit or it might have been there originally. The biggest flower, unfortunately, one of the petals has snapped off, but it's relatively minor in the bigger picture of things. These tend to get damaged. So that one I am highlighting, but the other ones are actually all in perfect condition. So you've got a little unmarked floral basket with 2 flowers in it and the leaves. None of those have been damaged. Another Lefton piece, which is the floral shoe. This also was in a great condition. I didn't find any chips or cracks on that one. Wait, what was that purple one? Nope, that looked good. So that was and these are all bisque, so they're not the high gloss. And then you also have a Capodimonte rose, still with the original Capodimonte foil label on it. That is a table sitting rose, and it's also in perfect condition, as are its leaves. So all 4 of those are in one lot. You get all 4 of the pieces for $30. So $30 for the 4 pieces of applique floral porcelain by giving me number 29. Number 29, $30 for the 4 pieces of floral porcelain. All right, the next is another combination of items from multiple vendors or multiple resellers. It's a set of it's a lot of 3 salt and pepper shakers. You've got these porcelain or the ceramic made in Japan. It does say made in Japan. Actually, it says made in occupied Japan. Does it? Yeah, I think that says occupied. So you've got the Lily of the Valley pieces made in occupied Japan. You've got another pair of porcelain that are not marked, but have a very soft pastel rose, floral rose painting on those. And you have the boxed set of the Then and Now salt and pepper shakers. This is from Norma Jean Plus One Vintage. So you've got, they are in the shape of the 2 refrigerators that you see there. So you've got this still in its box, plus the Lily of the Valley with the pink background and the pink rose. Again, combination from Norma Jean plus Sunny plus Debbie from Chicago. All 3 of the sets of salt and pepper shakers you get for $25. $25 for the 3 sets of salt and pepper shakers by giving me number 18. Number 18, $25 for the 3 sets of salt and pepper shakers. Did we have a taker on the last one?
Yeah. That was the, what was it? Oh, the porcelain stuff. The porcelain floral applique.
Which was number
29.
Number 29. The floral applique lot went to
FOOR.
for Sandy's Lilacs. Thank you, Sandy, for picking that up. And number 18, the set of the lot of salt and pepper shakers. Looks like that went to Crafty Jackie. Your box is going to be big, Jackie. Thank you for picking up those. Next is items. Okay. Oh, wait. Now I feel bad. I forgot to look these up. Okay, I did a video on these, and so if you go back to the video, you'll be able to see who donated these. It's not a reseller. It was a viewer who actually just saw my channel, and I've never heard from her since. She sent me these dog costumes. I should have probably sold these before Halloween, but fundraiser was after Halloween. So you still have the hang tag on this one. So I'm not sure if they're both new, but this one at least still has the hang tag on it. It is a football player that if I can hold this in the right way, you can see this is the belly strap for the dog. This would go around its neck, and you would have this football player running across the field on the 50-yard line on a dog. So it could be on a low dog, could be on a tall dog, could be on any dog you want. And if your dog is willing to wear costumes, you've got a football player on the back of a grass running dog. The other one requires probably a little bit more of a tall dog. Maybe a couple of the Dachshunds would have been able to wear this one, but it is a Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders costume that you tie around the neck, and you've got these little holes down at the bottom that the dog's feet would go into. So it basically becomes the costume on the front of the dog. So you don't really put anything on the back. You just tie this around the neck and let this drop down. It still has, it's got the tags for who it was made. It doesn't have price tags. It's Zach and Zoe is the maker. I don't really know dog costumes. So you've got just two fun costumes. So if you've got dogs that are willing to wear costumes, you've got the football player and you've got the cheerleader. So you can do whatever you wish. So the two costumes, and I feel bad. I can't remember. I didn't look up her name. I apologize if you're watching. I'm very sorry. But watch the video. I give her full credit in the video. I just forgot to look it up for the sale. The pair of costumes is $20. So $20 for the pair of costumes by giving me number one. Number one is the pair of dog costumes. All right. The next items, I said I had some Doxy lots left, and here is one of them. This is a set. This is another set of jewelry. So this is a jewelry set of Dachshund pins. They are 3 individual pins. One of them is this kind of, I don't even know what material, kind of like a plasticky type Dachshund pin. You can see the pin on the back. I'm thinking there's a little bit of age to him, but I don't think he's necessarily older than probably the 2000s. But you've got the curly tail, the Dachshund with the big red bow. You've got a gold tone Dachshund pin. This one has the little rhinestone collar running along it. So you got the little gold tone pin. And then you also have a third gold tone pin that is not wanting to come out of the bag. And it is got a little blue enamel collar and blue eye. So he's definitely has the smooth coat. His tail is down. So he's a little bit more simplified. It kind of looks like he's been a bad dog. His ears are down. His tail's between his legs. So I guess if your dog's in trouble, you can wear a pin to celebrate it. So you've got 3 pins, the little blue enamel, the layered plastic pin, and then the gold tone with this rhinestone collar. You got 3 pins, all of Dachshund pins, 3 pins for $30. $30 for the 3 pins by giving me number 42. Number 42 for $30. And it looks like Dawn, who dresses up all of her dogs, is picking up the dog costumes. So the 3 pins, number 42, $30 for the Dachshund pins. All right. All right. I could just tell you, I'm ready for a drink. So we're going to pull this lot out next. This is, again, a combination of items from Sunny's Vintage Surprises and Debbie from Chicago, and Trusty Mercantile. So we have a set of cocktail stirrers, swizzle sticks. I did a deep dive on these with Kitschy and Bitchy. So we've got a New York casino. This is more of a pick. It's a little bit shorter. So you got a Las Vegas casino. You've got the Beacon, which has a lighthouse at the top. That was from Indianapolis, Indiana. Yeah, where all good lighthouses are. This one is a what was this? Yeah, the Ramada Inn. So this is the old logo for the Ramada, the guy with the top hat. I don't think they have people with top hats staying at the Ramada anymore. This is from Big Cedar Lodge. So you've got the image at the top, Big Cedar Lodge. You got a simple one, which is from Aruba Caribbean Hotel and Casino, etched on the side of that, and Market Street Restaurant from Greensboro, North Carolina. So you get the set of cocktail sticks plus the Bailey's Sugar and Creamer. Now, I don't know why you need a Bailey's Sugar and Creamer because I don't know of many recipes for Bailey's, but that's what this is. It's Bailey's, and it's definitely a sugar and a creamer. I don't know. It could just be, it's just a bowl. I don't know, but this is definitely not a mug. So anyway, I'm assuming this is a sugar and a creamer. So you've got those plus the cocktail sticks, plus a set of silver-plated coasters with felt back. There's a set of 4 of these coasters with the engraved top. You can see a little bit of tarnish on those, so you can clean those up yourself. And then the last item, had it not been in a box, I would have thought was something very, very different. It is a schnapps pipe. I've never heard of such a thing, but it comes in its box. There you go. So next time somebody catches you with something you shouldn't have, tell them it's for schnapps. So you've got a, in the original box, it is from Thomas. It's the Thomas Party Schnapps Pfeifer. And you've got the box on the side from the company's called Thomas. You got multiple languages, and it's just a very cool piece. So I mixed all of these together. So you've got the alcohol theme with the Baileys, the swizzle sticks, the coasters, and the schnapps pipe. All of that lot is $25. $25 for that mixed lot. $25 giving me number 40. $25, number 40 for all of the alcohol-based items. All right. Next item, while I suddenly hit your camera in 3D, sorry. This is from Debbie from Chicago. This is a very cool, I should have taken this out before, but this is a very cool display box. Could be, for jewelry, but there's no individual compartments in this one. It's just it's a deep box, but the lid opens up and there is a music box in the back that you have to open to then hear. What did I do wrong? Oh, there we go. No clue.
Oh, the hills are alive?
Oh, the hills are alive?
Is it?
Yep, hills are alive, Sound of Music. Yay! All right, the Huckster Handler wins. All right, so you've got this great box. It has a mirrored base. See, you can see yourselves. Music box, and I'm not 100% sure what it would be designed to store. It's like I said, fairly deep. But I think it is a display piece. So this is a beautiful mahogany box, hinge still in its original box. So great for gifting, and you can get it for $25. $25 for the display box. That gives me number 20. $25, number 20 for the large vignette shadow box. All right, next item is another combo from multiple suppliers or multiple resellers. The largest item was donated by Michelle Decker. So this is an Oriole figurine, fairly large. I would say we're going on about 10 inches in height on this piece. So you got the baby bird and the mama bird feeding with the large branch coming up the back. This one did have a foil label on it once upon a time, and I'm not sure if you can still read that. But so you've got the vintage Oriole figurine. In addition to that, I have a small figurine which was donated by Norma Jean +1. So this is a small porcelain figurine that is made in Germany. It has the Germany stamp circle on the bottom. And then added to that is another Japanese another Japanese figurine called the Goldfinch. This is from me. This came out of my booth. It still has my tag on it. It is a Goldfinch figurine on the branch, very nicely detailed. All three of these are in perfect condition. No chips, no cracks. They look fantastic. Price tag is missing. Here it is. The set of 3 birds are available for $30. $30 for the set of 3 birds, $30. Again, all money goes to Just One More Dachshund Rescue. $30 by giving me number 54. $30, number 54 for the set of 3 figurines. All right, I think I've only got a couple items left. Do I only have a couple items left?
Somebody just said, did he just say that bird came out of his boob?
I hope I didn't say. I
He
hope.
said booth.
Oh, it came out of my booth. So no, my boobs haven't quite gotten that large. I've gained a little bit of weight, but I'm not pulling things out of my boobs. So, and I probably just got demonetized. But anyway, next item comes from Debbie from Chicago. This is, again, in its original packaging. It is a photo album. This is one of those wood-style Victorian photo albums. It's got the opening to put in your own photograph in the cover. It's kind of I don't think it's real wood. I think it's like a resin wood, but there is some age to this. It's made in Taiwan, so there's a little bit of age to this one. It's got the large format pages that hold the multiple individual slots. So you've got a great gift for the holidays. Can I get it back in the box? It is $20 for the large photo album, $20 vintage photo album, $20 number 19. $20 number 19 for the vintage photo album. And the last lot is a last jewelry lot. And this one is back to Poodles. I should have probably saved the Dachshunds for last, but I'm not that well organized. So we've got 3 Poodle pins. This one, we've got little vintage Poodle with the black enameled shirtwaist, kind of like he's dressed up with a red collar. We've got a stick pin that still has its plunger on there, but it's that like felted material. I'm sure there's a name for that, but it's kind of like that fuzzy-ish kind of material from like the 70s, 80s. So you've got a little Poodle stick pin, and then you've got a tie tack pin of a gold tone, not really tie tack, but a individual pushback pin of a gold tone Poodle with the French cut. So you've got 3 pins, stick pin, pushback pin, and the vintage with the black waistcoat. Get all 3 pins for $20. $20 for the 3 pins by giving me number 62. $20 flocked. Thank you, Rebecca. $20 number 62. And the photo album number 19 went to Karen Dondelinger. And no, it definitely wouldn't be a cufflink beanies. It's definitely it's a traditional pin, like a hat pin, or it's just a little pushback. I have them on my backpack. So it looks like number 62 went to Crafty Jackie. Is that okay? So that is everything that I had from the donations. But looks like a handful, about a dozen items that did not sell. So let me write down 62 is Crafty Jackie. All right, so here's the deal. I'm going to show some of these. In some cases, we still have 85 people watching. So in some cases, there might be items that you missed the first time. So I'm going to show them really quick. So I need the huckster handler to just grab anything. I'll start with the oldest stuff. So the very first item did not sell. So in case people joined us late, first item was the Lefton pitcher. Now here's the deal. The Lefton pitcher and bowl was originally $20. If you want it for $20, go ahead and put in the number 50. If you do not want to pay $20, we're doing a reverse auction. Tell me what you'll pay. I will not sell it for less than half. So if you want to pay anything between 10 and $20, put in the number and then like a dash or a slash and tell me how much you're willing to pay. The highest person will get it. If you want it right away, just pay the $20. It's not that expensive. But if you don't want to pay $20 and you want to get a deal, put in 15, put in 14, but whoever gets the highest, we're not going to climb prices. Don't start at 10, somebody else says 11, and then you say 12. This is not an auction. This is, I don't know what to do with this stuff. So put the number of 50, and if you just want 50, okay, so Annette is wanting it for 11. If anyone wants it for higher than that, otherwise Annette's going to get it for 11. But go ahead and put the number. We'll take Annette as 11, but go ahead and put the number too, because we're got some other items. And some of you have slower internet and you've been bidding on things way after the fact. So we don't want to get confused. So number 50, we've got a price of $11 from Annette. This is a great opportunity. If you've bought anything and you want to conserve on shipping, hey, buy something else. So for now, we got Annette Fain at $11 for number 50. And that is what we're going to sell it at. So Annette Fain gets the Lennox bowl and pitcher for $11. All right, next is the Black Lab plate. It was originally $10. If you want the Black Lab collector's plate for $10, just give me number 30 and say 10. If you want it for less, I'll go down to $5, but the higher person gets it. So put in what the most you're willing to pay. Again, remember, all of this money goes to charity. So if you own a Black Lab, pony up the $10 and help a Dachshund. But if you want a deal, you can get it for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever you want. I just want to be able to sell all of these items. So number 30, please give me a price, and that'll go to the highest price that I see for the Black Lab. All right. Next item is that you got a boxer lover in your family. You got the boxer frame. It was also originally $10, number 32. If you like the boxer frame for $10, I'd take it 32. Otherwise, give me a price $5 or up. So $5 or up, and you get the boxer frame still in its original packaging. So it's great for gifting if you know anyone that loves boxers. Okay, the next item is the Basset Hound. I will be very disappointed if this doesn't sell for 10 or 20, because I don't want to sell it for 10. I paid more than 10 to get this, but it is what it is. So number 32 was taken for $10 from Helen Casey. So what was 32? The boxer frame. Okay, thank you, Helen, for paying full price for the boxer frame. So Helen Casey gets that frame. I think that might be the only thing you bought. It'll be very inexpensive to ship. So thank you for paying the full price for that item. This full price for the Basset Hound was $20. So it's $37.20. Tammy at Vintage Tidbits is asking for 15. If anyone can top 15, that'd be great. Again, it's my fault. I paid too much for it, but I want this money to go to the Doxies. So $15 from Tammy. Michelle Decker is saying 20. So I'm assuming you want number 37 at 20, Michelle. Go ahead and put the numbers in, because again, we still have the Black Lab plate didn't sell either. So I just need to make sure what people are grabbing on. So number 37, Michelle, did you want that at $20? Yes. Excellent. Okay. So thank you, Michelle. So number 37, the Basset, is going to Michelle Decker. All right. Next item that did not sell was anybody have any Bichon Frises in their lives? We had the Bichon Frise clock. So it's a tile clock, still in its original packaging, new old stock. $10, number 15. $10, number 15 for the Bichon Frise. And yes, Michelle, I will have everything for you to pick up together. So clock, round up, it'll be, $8 or $5 would be the lowest I'd take. But anything between 5 and 10, give me your highest price. Again, all of this money goes directly to the charity. I did actually pay, probably too much for this, but I wanted to have a variety available. So if you can give $10 for number 15, great. Otherwise, do the best you can. Number 15 for the Bichon Frise clock. Next.
Somebody said 5.
Number
15.
Oh, number 15, $5. Okay, so Melissa Lynn Colbert, Amiat, which you did buy some other things as well. That is, I'll take $5. Anyone who wants to top the Bichon Frise, $5. That'll go to Michelle Lynn Colbert, Amiat. And I'm sure you have a much more impressive way of saying your name. So I apologize, Melissa, because I just called you Michelle. Melissa Lynn Colbert Amiot. We'll just Frenchify the entire thing, and I don't speak French. All right. So that's that. I'll split up the next. Oh, I've got the wooden duck. This is a really impressive piece that is not doing justice. It is $35, number 2. $35 is what she was selling for in the booth. All of her prices are super fair. So this is worth every penny of $35, but I understand, not everyone is in the market for a wood duck. So if you would do the 18 would be as low as I would go on this, $18 for the wood duck, $18 for number 2, or anything higher up. So the wood duck from Red Rooster Relics at the Rustic Fox. Otherwise, I'll give it back to her. I won't go below I won't go below 18.
She's like 35.
So Michelle, you're going to take it for 35. Excellent. Thank you, Michelle. It's worth every penny of that. It just doesn't do it justice on the screen. It's heavy. So since I don't just ship it, you're getting an even better deal. So Michelle Decker takes the wooden duck. The other ones were lots. So I'm going to separate out some of the lots, the set of plates. So yeah, you can take it. This is it. So this was a set of 3 plates for $15. I will set them up $5 a piece. So this was the British Cottage from Artmark. I had this in my booth for $5.95. I'll sell this for $5. There it is. So I would sell this for $5 by giving me 22A. I don't know. I don't have my letter cards with me. So 22A is the cottage for $5. I've got to write this down if I'm going to forget. 22A is the cottage. 22B comes from Norma Jean +1. This is the Mozart decorative plate, that really pretty cobalt blue. Salzburg Bavarian porcelain, Echt porcelain, is actually known for its cobalt blue. So I'd make that 22B is the Mozart plate for $5. And 22A goes to Sherry Lynn. Thank you, Sherry, for picking that up. So that was this one. Yeah, just grab the back, please. So B is the Mozart plate, so that's also $5. Karen Dondelinger is taking the Mozart plate for $5. And thank you all for bearing with us on this. I really want all of this to sell. All of these items were donated, and I feel horrible if they didn't sell, because then I wouldn't know what to do with it. The last one, C, is actually the most valuable of the 3. This is the Lennox plate. So this has the bluebird and the chickadee with the berries. It's got the gold trim on it. It is an annual limited edition of the Boehm birds. So they do porcelain. Boehm does porcelain birds. these, the plate version made by Lennox, which is, the highest quality American china. So this is 22C is the Lennox, and that would be $5 as well. And so Tammy Vintage Tidbits is taking the $5 the Lennox plate. Thank you, Tammy, for picking that up. All right. The 4 Pocahontas cups, I want to keep those as a set. Those were the Burger King complete set of Pocahontas cups. They were only, I put them in at $5 a piece, which I thought was, they go for more than that. But this is the full set with the original packaging from Burger King. Number 21, $20 for the set of 4. I do not want to split them up. So if you want to give me $10 or higher, tell me the most you'll pay, and you will get the set of all 4 of the Burger King cups. So that's number 21, $20 for the right off the bat, or $10 or higher for anyone that wants to take number 21, the Pocahontas Disney Burger King cups. Next, I again do not want to split these up because they do match. So these were from Debbie from Chicago. This was the Pimpernel set. So we had the Pimpernel coasters and the Pimpernel placemats. The placemats themselves are worth $25. So I was only selling them for $25 with number 12. Obviously, I'll take less. I'll take $13 for the set, but I don't want to take any less than that. And I really don't want to separate them out because they're both of the same pattern. So it is the bird with the Asian style garden chrysanthemum in the back. So that was number 12, $25. I'll take 13 or higher, whatever the most you will pay. Okay.
That's marked 22.
All right. This next piece is we're going to separate these out. So this is the Monkey Pod tidbit tray. This was being sold by Red Rooster in their booth for $22. It is number 3, $22 for number 3. So number 3, $22. Taking.
Ask Crafty Jackie if she wants that for 15. The last one you did.
Crafty Jackie, which were you looking for 15? The Burger King cups or the Pimpernel?
Pimpernel was number 12.
Pimpernel was number 12. Pimpernel was number 12 if you wanted those at 15, or the Pocahontas was 21 if you wanted those for 15. So let me know which you were bidding on, Crafty Jackie. And then again, the Monkey Pod tidbit tray is number 3 is $22. So number 12 is the Pimpernel, goes to Crafty Jackie for $15. All right, so those. The Huckster Helper tonight is actually the Huckster Handler. She is my stage wife, Sherry. She has helped me before. Last time it was very easy, and this time she's earning her keep. Although I didn't give her anything. Oh no, I take that back. I gave you that shot glass. So
99 cents.
So yes, the Huckster Handler is Sherry, and so she has been trying to keep me going behind the scenes. So okay, so Crafty Jackie, we've got the number 12, we got the $15. So we got no takers on the Monkey Pod, no takers on the Pocahontas, and no takers on the Black Lab. The last thing I will do is separate out. Oh, do we have more?
The birds,
Oh, there's more on the table. Okay. The next one we'll do really, you know what?
I wouldn't separate.
Yeah, I don't want to deal with separating these out. So this next is the set of ashtrays. We're just going to knock it down further. We'll just say we'll take we'll take $5 and up. So $5, $1 an ashtray. Some of these are straight from my booth, not boob. Straight from my booth. Still have prices on them. I've got $6 on one of the porcelain ones that I donated, $4 on this one. So if you want to do the ashtrays, it's number 10. Suddenly brought Dawn back in for no apparent reason. Today again. So it's number 10, $5 and up gets you the set of 5 ashtrays. So $10 at number 5, or number 10 for $5 goes to Karen. If anybody wants, yeah, so Melody also wanted them for 5. So if you guys want to go a little bit higher, oh, somebody said Serendipity said 7. So this is a case where, again, this is not an auction because that's the going price, but just I would need these things sold. So Auntie Christie's, so Karen went up to 10, so $10 for the Karen from Karen Dondelinger for the set of 5 ashtrays. So at this point, we've got a couple more at 8. We'll see if anybody tops Karen's 10. So Melody is out.
I would just say 10. Go for it.
Yeah. So if Auntie Christie wanted to go higher, just let me know, or you're out. Or Auntie Christie's out. So okay. So it's Karen's for 10. For what did we just say? $10. So that was number 10 for $10 to Karen Dondelinger.
She might like it too.
All right. The shadow box did not sell. So that had been number 20 for $25. That was actually one of the last things. So most of you probably saw it. So just let me know what you're willing to pay for this. Yeah, that one. This one I would go down to 10 because this is a little heavy. So it is going to cost some money to ship. It is a very nice shadow box. It would be a very nice display piece. I just don't know if it's ideal for something specific because it's relatively deep and it's got the mirrored bottom. So like short figurines or something could look kind of cool in there, or the ashtray collection could look cool in there. So this was number 20. I would go as low as 10 on this. Number 20, as low as $10. If anybody would like this, it does still have its original white box that it came in. And then the birds I will separate as well. So these were number 54. It was the set of 3 birds. So you had the large scale Oriole, the middle scale Goldfinch, and the smaller scale German made bird. As I divvy these up, I would take $5 for the small one. Right, CLC is asking for number 20.
For 12, the shadow box.
Oh, that was a shadow box. Okay. Sorry, I'm like being surrounded. So CLC takes the shadow box for $12. Thank you very much, Connie, for picking that up. So that was $12 for CLC. All right. So this one was on 54. If you want the small bird, I'll do him at $5. So 54A. Wait, what number was that?
20.
All right. Penny Forshee just came in at $20 for that.
It said, I think Sherry.
Yeah, I was just going to say Sherry Lynn has a number 20, which I think she meant was $20. So Sherry Lynn, if you meant 20 at $20, just clarify that and that you would be first. Otherwise, it's Penny gets it for $20.
Or CLC for 12.
Well, no, because $20 is more.
Well, you said or.
Yeah.
So Penny will do 20.
So Penny will do 20. What I need to know is if, who did I just lose? Who was the one that said 20 by itself?
Oh.
No, the one before that. Sherry Lynn. Sherry Lynn, I need to know if you meant to do. Oh, so let Penny have it. So Penny Forshee is taking number 20 at $20. Unless Connie, if CLC, if you wanted to go any higher, but we're gonna assume $20 goes to Penny Forshee. Thank you, Penny, for picking that up. And I saw somebody took the bird. So 54A was the smallest bird. And I've got to write that down because I'm separating this out. So the 54A was the small bird from Norma Jean. That is $7 going to Gritty Gret. That'll be an easy addition to your package that's already coming to you. So that was A. 54B is the next one up. and I had him at $10 in my booth. I'll sell him for $9. So I'll sell him $9 by himself, or $8 by himself. So $8, 54B, $8 would give you the Goldfinch. 54B is the Goldfinch. All right, Auntie Christie at $9. And then the last one is actually the largest one. This is the one from Michelle Decker. This is the Oriole. So I would do, I do 12 for this one. So 54C would be 12.
And Melody's Many wants to know who got the alcohol lot. It was her.
Alcohol lot went to you, Melody, according to the handler. I apologize if I did not announce that. There's just so many items I was losing track of what did or did not happen.
And Elderly Poodle just said 12, so I'm assuming that's for 54C.
Okay, so 54C goes to Elderly Poodle for $12. All right, so we're down to only 86 people left, and we've got the most valuable piece that did not sell. And that's the portrait of the pointers. And I will just tell you, I really don't want to go. I definitely won't go under. I don't want to go down at all, but I'll make me an offer. I gave you all of the selling points: 182, 195, 195, 400. Didn't sell for 195. Fine, I get that. It is a donation, but this is one of these cases that if this doesn't sell for sufficient money, I will buy it myself and sell it through Etsy, or I will just hold on to it and sell it through Etsy and give JOMDR the money once it sells. So this is it's a beautiful piece. There is value to these. I realize, in a live sale, people are not looking to spend $195. Let me know what you're willing to pay. So it's number 43, 195 gets it for you right out of the gate. If not, let's see how high you can go, and we'll just have to figure out if it's enough to justify the sale of it. I wish it were Dachshunds, because then I would donate it to, I'd pay for it and then give it to Dawn to hang in her place, but she does not carry pointers. So, so Serendipity, which item were you asking about? Who won? Or are you talking about for the drawing? The drawing was won by Oh My Vintage, Kim at Oh My Vintage. So yeah, I agree, Michelle. This will probably, I need to sell this on Etsy. I don't think my booth will be able to justify this level of art either. So it doesn't look like I've got any takers. I totally understand. There's only 83 of you left. And not everyone's going to want pointers hanging out in their house. So that's fine. That did not sell. That did sell.
I know.
Oh, okay. So I only ended up with 3 items that didn't sell. So beware of the next mystery box I sell. And I'll figure out what I may end up doing is, most of these won't weigh all that much. I probably will just ship these to Just One More Dachshund. I'll ship these to Dawn because she does fundraisers locally. She does raffles and gift baskets and things like that. So what didn't sell were the Pocahontas mugs, which I think those would be popular in a gift basket. I will offer this back. If Red Rooster Relics is still on, I may give this back to them because they donated several other things. They were very generous. We can put this back in the booth, or maybe they'll have me ship this to you as well, because it's actually not that heavy. So the Monkey Pod piece didn't sell, and the poor Black Lab plate didn't sell. I might try and sell him in my booth, or I'll send it to, I don't think this will do very well in a Dachshund rescue basket. So we may need to take into consideration.
A couple of my supporters have
There you
labs,
go.
so I might
And
be
so,
able to
yeah,
sell
so
it
really
to
we
them.
only ended up with 4 things. So the cups, the plate, the Monkey Pod, and then the Moonstruck vintage oil painting.
How much the Monkey Pod piece was, and someone wants the Black Lab.
The Monkey Pod was 22, but if you want to give me a lower price, you can. So that,
Said she'll take that.
who said, and somebody was going to take the lab?
Karen,
Karen's going to take the lab, giving the lab a good home.
what number was that?
The lab was number 30.
Thank you.
So 30 for 10, and you're going to pay $10 for that, did you say? Oh, yes, she's paying full price. Thank you, Karen. Karen Dondelinger picks that up. All right, so yeah, so those won't be very much to ship, and then you and I can figure it out, Dawn, what we do with the oil painting. So, oh, it looks like Anchor and Pearl Treasures saying Monkey Pod for 11. Yes, we can do. Oh wait, Tammy is wanting Monkey Pod for 18.
She said number 18. Is that Tammy 18?
Oh wait, what was?
No, but she said monkey pad. Oh, she meant it.
Yeah, I think she meant $. Yeah, so Monkey Pod for 18. That was number 3. Did anyone want to top? Yeah, so yeah, Tammy's at 18 for the Monkey Pod. Thank you very much, Tammy, for picking that up, and I appreciate that because I was really. Oh,
Michelle's 22.
Oh, Monkey Pod. Okay, sorry. Michelle Decker's
Decker.
taking the Monkey Pod piece at full price. So thank you so much. I was so happy that people from the store wanted to participate. So I'm glad that that sold, particularly now that it's selling for full price. So Michelle Decker picks up the Monkey Pod tray. So the only thing left are the Pocahontas. Come on, Pocahontas. Number 21, $20. And then the painting, again, I think that is such a specialized piece. I think Etsy might be the best place for it. So then what I'll do is I'll sell it probably for $195. And then after all the fees, I'll just donate everything else, so whatever, I have fees with that one. But this was great. I appreciate, again, the 83 of you that stuck on. There was a lot of stuff here. I've never had a sale that ran this long. I have had sales between people that had multiple items, but this was complicated because some of the lots had 3, 5, 7 pieces. It just took long to go through them. So again, thank you all so much for joining. Thank you, Dawn, for joining, participating and being a part of this. Best wishes to Claire. I hope all goes well to Claire. And thanks for sharing all of your other pups. And an absent thank you to Laura Bimos and Kelly Ray from Found Again for participating as well. So thanks again for joining next week. Yeah.
Wait, can I say one thing? Someone had asked what we raised in the raffle donations, and I think it's around $1,800. I can't get my PayPal report; they're real slow right now.
That is fantastic.
But I think it's
Had we sold
1830.
everything at its asking price, we would have collected $1,500 for the raffle or for the item sales. We didn't sell everything, and one of them was the $200 painting. But I'm sure we cleared $1,000 for what we collected for what we have to sell. Now I got to ship everything. But for those of you that are still here, I will definitely be doing some more promotions. I will let everyone know exactly how much we raised. And putting all that information out there. Thank you all so much for participating.
Yes.
I will be having another sale next week.
Somebody takes the cups.
Oh, somebody took the cups.
Yay.
Sammy's Unique Finds takes the cups.
Just keep talking. Don't know what things.
Get drunk enough, somebody will buy those pointers. They'll take that oil painting. So $20 for the Pocahontas cups. Who was it that took it? I lost it.
Sammy's Unique Finds.
Sammy's Unique Finds. And Sammy's is one of the people donated one of the mystery boxes.
Thank you.
All right. So yes. So I mean, we raised. If you did 1,800 there, I had already sold over $200 before the show even started. So that's 2,000, and then plus I think we sold at least $1,000 live tonight. So
that's amazing.
That's a surgery for one of your dogs.
Yes, it is.
I'm thrilled, absolutely thrilled that we were able to bring in that much money. My goal had been 1,000, so we blew that past all of the resellers that donated mystery boxes. I think that helped. People just couldn't. They needed to get those mystery boxes. So congratulations. I don't know if you're still on here, but again, congratulations to you. And I'll be doing it again next year. This is something I do once a year at the holiday season. Maybe I'll do something earlier. Maybe I'll do something again, but I need a drink. So this is not something I can do too often. So thanks again to everyone. Thanks for all of your time. And again, thanks for putting your trust in Trusty Huckster. Have a great night, everybody. Bye-bye.
Thank you.